Sunday Dinner, episode 4. I'm your esteemed host, Rob Villain.
Esteemed is strong.
I
Esteemed is strong, man.
am joined by Syndrome to my right hand man, here every Sunday with me. How was your week, Rome?
Shitty.
Chilly?
But I'm here, though. I survived.
You're here. You survived a long week of bullshit.
We also got another special guest.
Indy's not here this week, so we got somebody else to take his place. Playing Indy tonight is Big Rev. Everybody put your hands together for Big Rev. Close enough.
Rev, right. Rev gets air horns.
We're gonna get So Rev, are you alive? There you go.
I am here.
And
Why can't I see myself on this goddamn screen?
hold on, I'm about to. And to round out the next host, part of the Link Up Pod is Trell.
What's happening?
What's good, sir?
EP, what's good, man?
Oh, just chilling. How y'all doing?
We're here.
All right. Good
Rev,
enough.
how was your week, man?
Don't ask him that.
Why?
You don't know what you're gonna unleash.
That's okay, though.
I want to know how his week was.
Rev, Mr. Unabomber.
I mean,
This nigga Rev in here looking like the Unabomber.
it was eventful.
Eventful.
No, okay. That's
It's dope.
that means some events took place for
That's,
you uneducated folk.
Good
that's a typical answer.
business going on, so
Mhm.
can't complain.
Good.
Complain,
Shit.
Rev. I want to hear you complain.
Maybe later in the show.
Rob Vill, how was your fucking week?
My week was fucking awesome. I am really glowing under this light this week, guys.
Man, fuck you, man.
Fucking, I'm real Casperish this week.
Fuck Rob Vill. He went
what's
to
that
fucking
one?
Miami.
I was in Miami.
Didn't take any of us.
I went to Miami. It was a work trip though. Me and Critical went out there. We shot a video to Lies. Gonna be the
Dope as
lead
hell.
single off the Fort Lauderdale project coming out after the first of the year.
Dope as fuck.
Actually, a second album come out. We January 11th, the 11 album is gonna come out. Lies might be on there, but I don't think the single for that, Strip Club Popcorn, which everybody could go stream now on all your streaming platforms. Just
All of them.
search Strip Club Popcorn by Critical 219 featuring G Scott. No, Miami was dope. I had never been to Florida before because I never really wanted to go to Florida because Florida is filled with the three things I hate the most: humidity, bugs, and Republicans.
It's so true. It's
Yo,
So I never really, and plus I lived in California at the time. Like who wants to go to Florida if you live in California? Like nobody. Florida's like the hillbilly part of California if it was, on that side.
Miami, though?
No, Miami's a whole different world.
It's a different world.
And that's what I experienced. Even though it was, I didn't do anything that I would normally do when I go on vacation, so I didn't.
Okay.
Like if it was just a vacation and it wasn't like a work trip, I would have been fucking swimming with the dolphins and shit like that.
you will swim with the dolphins?
Fuck yeah,
Swim with the
parasailing and all that shit. Everybody, people aren't tuning in right away. Everybody go on your phone. Every host go on your phone and go to the Villain Radio like page and share it. So we streamed only a certain number of locations a night, so Indy didn't get mad at us. That's basically what it is. So let me start a watch party here.
Shout out to Indy, man.
We love you, Indy.
What's up, brother?
Your volumes down too, guys. Man, I can't even start a watch party. I go to the thing and it takes me to the page as me. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to fucking share it from my thing. But we got a lot to get into. There's a lot been went on this week. Miami was dope. It's extremely affordable to live. I'm thinking about going down there for part of the winter, maybe, or Jacksonville area. Because I got plugs in Jacksonville.
Okay.
But it was dope. The first night I got there, we landed at about 8:45, and we flew into Fort Lauderdale because it's like fucking $150 cheaper, and it's only a 30-minute ride. So by the time bro, we had to wait for like 7 fucking shuttle buses before we could get on the shuttle bus to go to rental car building. Because they're only allowing 12 people on a fucking bus because of social thing and shit.
Bro, it's already a shit show doing that anyway.
Yes. So, bro, I was like, yeah, I'm like, what?
Now they're chopping it down to what is that? Like half the people? That's probably less though.
Yeah, I mean,
those shuttles probably hold like 20, 25 people.
36.
36.
So we can only have 12. Yeah. I don't know how they came up exactly. I don't know if they did the. Oh my God. Look at this. Hold on, guys. I just got sidetracked by look at this shit. Anyway, we got the rental car place, you know, waited. We even, bro, I got tired of I'm an impatient person. I ain't waiting for shit. So I get an Uber to come get us. And the Uber guy's like, oh, I can't take you to the rental car place. Cars aren't allowed there. It's a whole fucking parking garage full of cars. No, cars aren't allowed there. Like, people just don't come from the airport to rent cars at this facility. So why can't you pull into the bitch? Why do I got to wait another 25 minutes to get there when you could have me there in 3.5? He's like, well, what you could do is you could go back into the airport. You could go up the escalator to the next level and walk out and walk there. So you want me to walk 1.8 miles, which is a big bag.
Did you do the math on that?
Your Google Maps said it was.
Oh man. So
that was $6. Once I canceled it, they still charged me $6 just for that dumbass to tell me some. I'm not gonna fucking walk. Do I look like with a big ass suitcase? No, bro. So anyway,
they have wheels on it.
Yeah, but still, I'm not walking miles. I'm not walking 1.8 nothing. I'm not even walking 1.8 miles to get backwoods. That's why I paid $35 for a pack on South Beach, which I'll get into in a second. So
interesting.
So we get to the rental car place. I get the car and everything. We get in the car. Anybody knows me, every time I go on vacation, I get a convertible. Because usually, I'm going to a sunny destination. What the fuck do I want to be in Impala for?
Right.
When I got palm trees all around. So I get it's like a brand new Mustang. This car got some balls. It has this little switch. We can switch the modes. Like there's normal, sport plus, racetrack, drag strip, and wet and rainy. Which is snow and wet and snow. That's it. Well, if there's snow, it's gonna be wet. So whatever. So we get down to the meet the dude for the Airbnb, and it's weird. I've got Airbnbs a lot, and I've never had to meet the guy. Usually, there's a lockbox on there. Yeah. Or when I was just in Vegas for my birthday, the Airbnb we stayed in, it was just the deadbolt was a code. You just after you paid the money, they sent you the code and shit, and all the little instructions. Excuse me, we didn't have a chance to roll anything up, so
They do. They send you an email confirmation with the fucking instructions.
Yeah. So we get fucking we get down to meet the guy, and the guy's like, yo, the condo that I own is in this building that's we're not allowed to do Airbnb. So you guys gotta like be quiet and shit. Like bro, I'm not the and it's a non-smoking building. Got an ounce of weed in the bag. And I got 5 woods already rolled up. What are you gonna tell me that we just spent this money to stay here and I can't fucking smoke?
You didn't research that before you went?
Well, Critical got the Airbnb, so I didn't read in the fine print. And I don't care about the fine print. Guess what? Guess who smoked? Guess who smoked the fuck out of that fucking place?
Guess who broke the lease?
But it's just like here at the studio. You walk in, you can't smell the weed. You know what I mean? So it was a good trip. I didn't go out to no clubs. I went to Wet Willie's. Had got a little tipsy. If you guys was in the group chat, our little link up group chat, I was a little tipsy and I was talking. You know what? I wasn't even talking shit because everything I was saying was the truth.
You were talking bullshit.
Yeah, you was talking big shit.
It's not. No, it's only if the people are sensitive. If they can't take constructive criticism.
Somebody needs to send me.
I was laughing my ass off.
But it's true.
You want to see it? It wasn't number pictures of him, the drinks that he had.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
One of them was dope as hell. What was it called? Superman.
Yeah. and it had 153 fucking proof, fucking grain alcohol.
Yeah, the Bacardi, right?
It had all types of shit. No, that was 151. They don't even make 151 anymore. It's something a little stronger. But anyway, it was
So
fucking
rum.
strong.
Rum that you can set on fire.
Yeah. Basically is like 6 different alcohols. So hey, who got your phone up?
I got you. Give me a second.
I'm hearing multiple shit right now.
We good.
So like the first night we were there, I didn't do shit. Like I said, we didn't get there till like 10:30. We got up to the room, I smoked, but we were on the 26th floor of it's called the Opera Tower. So you guys could Google that or whatever. It's a high rise, right there. We had off the balcony, we had a view of downtown Miami, and then if you look off to the left, you had a view of fucking Biscayne Bay and Miami Beach. It was a dope ass view. It was worth the money we paid for it and all that shit. So that's whatever. But the next day, woke up and we went to basically location scout.
Okay.
We went to go see where we're gonna shoot at, and it's not really Critical's kind of how do I say it? He's moving into a different musical direction. He's really been making a lot of R&B tinged music, and the song was called Lies. It's about a bitch lying, of course.
Of course.
Okay.
But we couldn't finish the video because G Scott wasn't there. So in January, we're gonna go back and film G Scott's part.
Okay.
Nice.
So we go location scout, and we location scout in a section of Miami called Wynwood.
Okay.
Wynwood is a very big section of the city, and every fucking street, every building is filled with graffiti. And it's something, it's kind of curated. It's crazy. And it's some dope ass pieces. It's insane.
I saw the one picture that Crit had that he had posted with the pink.
Yeah.
The pink wall. It was really, really dope. Like,
so we that picture was edited by me too, by the way.
Shout out to Rob Vill.
Out to that asshole. So we location that scout that day. We didn't go other than Wet Willie's. We didn't go to the club. We gambled the last night we were there. We drove back up to Fort Lauderdale, gambled at Hard Rock a little bit. I ate real good. I don't eat seafood, so that wasn't a big attraction in the city for me. Mm-hmm. But I had like an 18-ounce ribeye one night, had a fucking 14-ounce filet mignon another night. Like I ate good, I had a fucking $50 fucking burger.
Yeah.
So
a lot of good
eating. And empanadas, shitload of empanadas. Because every fucking place in Miami sells them. Yeah. It don't care what kind of fucking restaurant it is on the appetizer list, they're there.
Yep.
Chicken and beef and cheese and and spinach. Like I want a spinach empanada. What the fuck?
They're
the vegans,
the fake vegans out here.
Yeah, the fake vegans. But all in all, it was a good trip. We got some dope ass footage, So that's it. It was worth it. We'll be going back out there soon. Now I'm trying to plan my January trip. Trying to see where I'm going to go in January.
Okay.
Then in February, I'm shooting for. I want to do the Virgin Islands though. You don't need a passport because they're U.S. territory.
Mm-hmm.
When are we going to go to Puerto Rico?
Hey, shit, we don't need a passport for that shit either. We just go.
So, yeah.
Who got the plugs in Puerto Rico? Whoever got plugs in Puerto Rico, hit us up.
Oh, yeah, we need those. Shout out to Crit. We're definitely going to be looking forward to the video. Song's called Lies. And fuck Rob Vill.
Yes, fuck that asshole. Trell, how was your week?
My week was pretty typical. Busy. Doing the daddy thing, working. But
you got kids?
Nah, you didn't know?
Damn, bro. Congratulations.
Nah, but I did that my podcast. That was not
you
the
got
way I wanted it to
go. Talk to us about that.
Basically, we just did the pilot, just something to start off with, see how it goes and everything, see how we mash together. But as far as the quality of it, it wasn't that good. But we're about to, upgrade, get the lighting and the cameras and the, backlit, green screen, all that.
Who's on it with you?
I got my homie Shep on there with me.
Oh shit!
And I got my big brother on there with me. And we're all pretty much into the same shit. So we just figure like instead of us just being on regular phone calls, we just talk our shit on live.
Now, do you guys is it specific to anything, or is it just like a general type shit, kind of like we do on Sunday nights here?
Well, no, it was starting off as a general thing, but we decided to take it into a full podcast mode where we're going to talk about, you know, certain things. We're going to have segments. It's not going to be like everybody else's, you know, so that's what everybody expected from it. And that's what the pilot was. But after it's all said and done, we're going to have it, you know, legit sequence the way that it's supposed to go as a podcast.
Okay.
Shout out to you, man. What's the name of the podcast?
Nothing to lose.
Nothing to Lose podcast. Be on the lookout for that.
Hey,
we will be having guests. So we'll have a lot of guests. We'll have a lot of new music. It's not just music based. So, you know, we'll be talking about art. We'll be talking about programs, plugins. You know, it goes a lot of different directions.
Okay.
Producer pod.
Definitely segments going to be in that. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
sounds good.
We all produce. So, of course.
Y'all, what day do you do it randomly, or do you guys set days that you guys plan on doing it?
We're looking at every other Friday. Last Friday was our first one. So, of course, the next one is Christmas. So we're going to go ahead and, you know, record and edit.
Okay.
Hopefully have it out on time. We don't want to do a live on Christmas, you know.
Okay. Hey, you'd be surprised how many people would tune in. A lot of people don't like their family.
Indeed.
I believe it. I'll be with my family, so you know I'm not available.
What was well, we could get into the shits. There was a couple things that we talked about in the group chat. So we let Rev do the board today, and today's topics, according to Rev, are going to be a kangaroo on the loose, giraffes, and sorry Sherm.
Sorry, Sherm.
All right. So did he just do that?
He did that right before we went live.
Yeah, I bet.
So here's an idea. So now we write the board up, we take a picture of it, and then we can share it on the pod so everybody can see it. Because it'd be some wild shit that goes up on this board.
Just a little bit.
Your face no wrong.
Just a little bit.
Sure, you want to share it?
That have been writing on the board. That shit has been kind of nuts.
It's been shout out to Omab. Omab has he's been down with COVID. But today was the first day that he woke up with no symptoms, so he's able to go get retested on Wednesday.
Right.
So he'll be back in this bitch soon. And I was telling him yesterday, I was like, man, I can't wait till you're back because I miss talking shit to you in your face, to your face.
Know how that goes.
Yeah. But shout out to Omab. Shout out to everybody that endured this the China virus.
The China virus.
The vaccine left Kalamazoo, Michigan this morning.
That's the Pfizer one, right?
Pfizer one, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So are there? So here's a question: are there multiple ones? Was there a bid?
No, there's multiple companies that developed their own version, but a lot of people are like, well, you know how people are. These people are gonna fucking eat ass, snort cocaine, drink Monster energy drinks, and talk shit about a vaccine.
But you won't take the vaccine.
Niggas eating ass, tongue all up in a bitch's booty hole, and don't. No, come on, bro.
Kind of dick.
But you don't know what you're pulling out corn kernels and shit.
But you won't take the vaccine.
But you want to take the vaccine. What kind of bullshit? Now check it out. A lot of people are uneducated. You know, that's if he dies, he dies. No vaccine. That's I go with that. Hold on, let me bring the comments up.
If he dies, he dies.
You got to think about it too. A lot of people don't, you know, take any vaccine. Like even the flu vaccine, a lot of people don't take that.
Oh, that's
well, a lot of people. Yeah, well,
you know,
I don't do that. Man. But here's the thing: it was able to be developed so quickly because there's already been a SARS vaccine. So
Mhm.
they had it's like building
Yeah.
a kit car. You could build this kit car real fast because you got a chassis of an older car. So you
Right.
just throw the fiberglass body on top of it and boom. They already had a basis for the vaccine to begin with. So they just built upon that.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, because the SARS vaccine was a coronavirus.
well, yeah,
It
yeah.
is SARS,
It was
a different form of it though.
Yeah, yeah. Just what is this? A mutation? That's all.
What? How are we even close to convinced that this works?
Mm.
Tested on animals,
No, it's tested on people.
so it was tested on people.
It's 95% efficient.
95%. Okay,
Yes.
where are these people at?
Right, right. Who
I
got
wanna-
95% out of how many?
Yeah. Where's the data? Is it public knowledge?
Yeah. You can look at it. You can look everything up.
Okay.
They're AstraZeneca's making one, Pfizer's making one,
Mhm.
but it's called mRNA.
mRNA. Okay.
It's not a typical vaccine that we're used to per se. What they're doing is they're injecting you with this vaccine and it tricks your body into thinking you already have it. So it creates the T cells to combat the virus itself.
Okay.
So
it's the antibody.
Measure just everything else. And you know what's funny? You know, somebody
Well, that is a vaccine though. Ain't that what they do with
Yeah.
with the fucking
well, yeah.
Inject you with the antibodies.
yeah, like
yes.
the chicken box.
But
shit.
there is no antibodies for it yet because it's only the antibodies are only staying active in people for like 3 to 6 months, if that.
Okay.
So they haven't been able to harvest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Haven't been able to get
Yes.
enough of them so that they can.
And with it being an RNA, they could do simulated. They could. It's a more of a controlled environment where they could simulate the worst side effects.
Okay.
And so far, it's like there's a couple people that got Bell's palsy, like 4 people out of like the 2,500 people that fucking did it.
Still.
But it didn't last all that long.
Okay.
But
so it was a temporary.
But the worst case thing was like a low grade fever, maybe a headache, nothing that ibuprofen's not going to handle.
Right.
But if you're old, go get it. If you got young kids, because you know in the beginning of all this, everybody it only affects old people.
That's what it was.
Look at Jeremiah.
And kids.
He was on a ventilator for almost 4 weeks.
That's crazy, yo.
You know, so be safe. All that shit, like
with underlying
I was really
issues,
careful.
especially breathing issues.
I was really careful in Miami. You know, I was masked up even when I didn't have to be. The whole time we were shooting the video, the whole time I was shooting the video, I was, I'd make sure the mask was on and all that shit. But there's gonna be conspiracies about everything, and it's usually the most uneducated people that are trying to grasp on something, to make them look like they know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
connecting dots.
Yeah, you know, they're not sharing any credible news source, but they're sharing a YouTube video from fucking some random guy in his mom's basement or some shit. You know,
yes, I hate that shit.
That's fucking like. I gotta go. I can't be on here for long because they're gonna find me or some weird shit. You know?
That's my tinfoil.
Like just
my tinfoil hat.
Like that,
exactly.
Like, get your life together.
What would you get it?
The vaccine?
Yeah.
I'm skeptical of anything that comes out early. So I won't even get an Xbox early. So I'm gonna wait until
good luck finding it.
Yeah, I mean, in any case, I won't buy an Xbox, PlayStation, the first version of a computer, electronics. I'm skeptical of that shit.
Now, see, the computers you could go ahead and buy. You just gotta put an older version of the operating system on there because usually you're good with computers. One time though, crazy. So this was probably about 2020 now. So this is probably 2011, 9 years ago. Me and Vision decide in the middle of the night that he wants to record. So we got everything. We got a mic, we got an interface, we got all that shit. So we go to Walmart to buy a computer. So they got a tower for like $579. You know, it was like a Intel Core 7. You know,
okay. decent. So
yeah, it was
very
an
good.
i7. It was an i7. It wasn't bad. It had like fucking like 8 gigs of RAM. It was perfect what he wanted to do.
Right.
Mhm.
So we get to the crib, we go to set everything up, and we're like hype, like, yeah, we're gonna fucking record. Vision's gonna, more new music. Guess what? There's no fucking cord hooking up the SATA drive to the motherboard.
Oh.
Like they forgot to.
Like they didn't design it, or whoever
Yeah.
built it didn't hook it up.
They just didn't. It wasn't in there.
It wasn't in there.
Yeah, it wasn't in there. So there wasn't really much we could do except Vision fucking getting really shitty and cussing all types of fuck this and fuck that, and that's probably why we haven't had no new music since. But
That's why. Hey, Vision, if you're listening, tune in.
but other than
Tune in.
that, you're usually good. I've never really had a problem with a computer out of the box, other than like an updated operating system. And Rev is being creepy as fuck.
I
Just
swear to
sitting
God,
there
he's
like,
horrible young.
If
We
you
can
got
take
any questions
Yeah.
for the Unabomber, drop them in the comments or call 219-702-6028. And he's only going to be here for a short time because he just escaped from federal.
So they're probably gonna be kicking it.
Isn't he dead? Did they kill him? Or is he still alive?
I can't remember. He's in jail though.
Yeah, well, no shit. Like his brother gave him up, or his sister-in-law, or some shit.
I can't remember that story. But maybe he did die in jail, or somebody did something to him, or something.
Well, son of the Unabomber's here.
Is that my cousin? Shout out to my cousin Shonda.
Hey, this
in the
motherfucker.
chat.
Hey, this
That's an
motherfucker got
empty-
on the
that's
show.
an empty comment though.
He texted me. She probably put an emoji.
Why can't we see it?
Rev hit me up and was like,
Yeah.
"Set me up a mic. I'm coming." Pause. And then he gets here and the mic's set up and he's just
hasn't-
sitting
he
there,
hasn't used it
creepy as
yet.
shit.
No, he's being the same way he was at the interview.
Yes, Crickets is right.
Rob, would you take it?
Yeah, I take it. I know quite a few health professionals that they themselves are going to take it too, and I'm not I've done the reading and shit like that. I'm up to date with everything they're doing, and it's not going to turn me into a zombie. They're not.
Which is also important though. If I'm gonna take the vaccine, before I do, I'm gonna talk to some people.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do a little bit of research, and Vill has done that, so he feels comfortable with it. Right now, I didn't even know that they had came out with a vaccine until maybe like a couple of days ago.
I mean,
mentioned it,
and I'm
so-
just, it's not just for me. Like I don't want. If I catch it, that's one thing. But me passing it on to somebody else,
yes,
that's
scary.
that's
because
that's a whole other story.
I may be able to survive from it, but they may not.
Yeah, like during
You know
the
what I'm saying?
pandemic,
and that's tough to that would be tough to deal with. Like, damn, I know that I gave it to them and they done passed away from this shit. I like that's fucked up.
we had my mom move in with us during the pandemic, and for those who've been to my house and know me and my brother, our house is like a frat house. Like,
Shout out to Mama Vill staying in the frat house with the boys.
So it's like when we moved in, I was like, look, this is it could get crazy,
It's nuts.
But we were done having quarantine
Could get
parties at
crazy.
this point because everything was back open. But she was gonna get evicted because of COVID. She didn't get unemployment right away. Like she was one of those people that didn't get it for like 16 weeks, and then she got like 11 grand right off rip. Yeah.
Mhm.
But so she hadn't been paying, and the eviction moratorium had expired, and there was no the Indiana one expired, and there was no government extension mandate for like 3 days. So in those 3 days, it was like, boom, you got to get the fuck out. So there was a court date that they were suing her, small claims court, all that shit. So they said they drop everything and she would just move out, and we're like, fuck it, you guess you're gonna move in with us. So
Man,
it's
fuck them though. Whoever that was really shitty.
it's a State Line Pizza in Hammond.
Fuck you guys, man. That shit.
But it's been it's weird when your parents live with you.
Mm, yeah. So yeah. Yes.
It's
Yep.
weird.
Yes.
Like, and I'm an asshole. Like, I'm just as much of a smart ass and asshole to my mom as I am with anybody else. So we walked in. We get back from Miami last night. We walk in the house. I'm walking across the floor, and she's like, "I just cleaned the floors. Can you please not walk across them?" I'm like, "Look at the help trying to tell us what to do.
What were you guys supposed to do?
What?
Take our shoes off. Basically, not walk with your shoes.
Not with your shoes.
Yeah,
okay.
because it had been drizzling a little bit yesterday or what have you, shit like that. But I'm an equal opportunity asshole. Like, I'm grown. I'm 40.
Okay.
You're living with us. You're not. I don't even call her mom in the house. I call her by her name.
Ooh.
That might be white people stuff.
Yeah, I don't get away with that shit.
I will
No.
never.
I don't even think I'll try that shit. Nah.
No, I have called my mom. I've called her Angie before, but it was in a joking manner. It wasn't.
No, like we cover all her shit. Only thing she comes out of pocket for is like her car insurance, like cover her cell phone bill, shit like that. She gets her little food stamps, so she buys whatever she wants to eat. She don't got to pay for weed,
right?
Shit like that. She gets hooked up,
which is dope. That's dope that you're in the position that you can do that for your mom. You know what I'm saying?
But
especially in a terrible time like this.
Yeah.
But it's definitely been weird.
Oh man, come on, man.
Like it's like I wake up and I'm like, my mom's like, "You want some coffee?" No, damn well I don't drink no coffee.
Yo.
But then she I be feeling bad for weird shit. Like my eating schedule's weird.
Okay.
Like I usually don't eat for the first time. Like my breakfast is around 2:00. My lunch is around normal people dinner time, and my dinner time's around like 12:31 in the morning. Then I'm asleep usually between 3 and 4.
Okay.
And like I'll grab something on the way home. Sometimes I leave here at like 11:30 midnight.
11.
So I'll grab Wendy's or White Castle or fucking whatever, McDonald's or something, and I'll get home.
And she already cooked for you.
Mm-hmm.
And she feels
got your plate made and everything.
Well, no plate made or nothing, but she had cooked. Well, my bad.
Right.
Like,
thanks, Mom, but
thanks.
I grabbed you on the way in,
Yeah, like I ate. That was it.
Well, fuck you. Well, fuck you.
Get the fuck out of my house. Wait a minute.
But it's hey, Critical's baby mama just commented on the feed from my profile. She said living in that house is not for the weak. It is not at all.
Oh, man.
But shout out to Mom. She holding it down, and it's probably a little weird for her too. I could only imagine.
Of course it is.
But
of course it is.
You gotta help out the family in need. Well, your mom anyway. If my sister was homeless, she could sleep in her fucking car.
Rev, would you take the vaccine?
No.
Why?
No vaccine, Rev?
No.
Any reasoning to that?
Because he drinks enough to kill the coronavirus.
No, I just I don't.
Don't even ask him anything else.
No, I don't fuck with that shit, man. I've never taken a vaccine in my life, so
you had to have.
Well, I'm saying from when I can remember. Not
okay.
Yeah, he was in control of, basically.
Yeah. So I'm not doing it.
Well, that explains a lot.
Damn.
What does it explain, Bill?
Right.
I'm not walking into that one.
Come on in.
That was a good friend. Let's keep it that way. No, he knows I'm just fucking with him. Yeah.
Okay. So here's my question, Bill. You've done the research. Do you fault anyone who is like Rev and just doesn't want to deal with the vaccine? Period. Any vaccine?
No, I don't fault them. I think they don't think clearly. I mean, everybody has some type of level of paranoia, and that's really where what comes into play with it. You know, they're like, oh, or like what post somebody posted like, I ain't getting it because they're gonna try to microchip us. Like, bro, you post everything you do on Facebook.
Right.
You go live
They
all the
don't-
time.
No, real shit.
You mark your
Bro.
location all the time.
Microchip you, bro.
You got 4 social media platforms that you're on all the time. And guess what? You're not that fucking important. Nobody cares what you're doing. So no, they're not gonna fucking microchip you.
What
So-
about long-term effects with the doctors and staff you've talked to? What do they say
So,
about long-term?
Early results from the studies show no real long-term effects at all.
Wanna know.
And since this has been built based on the original SARS vaccine, they could go back and they could look at any of the long-term side effects from that, which was very, very rare, if any.
Okay.
So it's
So
like
so
I
they're-
say,
so they're
it's
using that to
subjective.
back
Just
it.
yes.
So this is my only thing about that too. So Pfizer has developed the first one, right?
Well, no, like
They
I believe the
developed one.
FDA has given emergency approval to 2 companies now. It might be
Yeah.
the AstraZeneca
Yeah.
and the Pfizer.
And Pfizer.
Europe is going through a little longer testing.
Okay.
They're going through like Europe's like, okay, we see what you guys did in your testing groups. Now let's test it on some groups here.
Mhm.
Shit. I mean, to each their own. I mean, it is what it is. But if
I think the more data that we get, the better it is. Because so this is the problem, is that we've seen issues from these giant medical companies who are just worried about a bottom line instead of the long term and even the short term health effects that it may have on
Mhm.
people. And so we know that there have been times where they fudged the numbers on things like that.
yeah,
And so I think that most of the paranoia that people have, it comes from things like that. Like, we know that some of these medical companies do. Now, that's not to put any aspersions on anything that Pfizer has going on or AstraZeneca. It's not to say that they are doing this now, but we know that there have been some medical companies in the past that have done things like that.
yeah.
just
But
to get
we've
it out
never
there.
we've never like a medication. Yeah, there's been shit like that, but we've
Yes.
never had an instant
Never
with a
with a
vaccine,
vaccine,
like
though.
that.
Mhm.
Like, vaccine like this, because this is uncharted territories
Yeah.
that we've been in.
Basically. People are tuning in like, what the fuck are they talking about tonight? They're talking about the vaccine?
We've actually went too long on this.
Yeah. So Trell, did you make a list of topics at all?
I mean, they're in the group.
I like
That was actually one of them, because I was going to talk about like how they're offering the vaccine to Congress, so that's definitely one.
now
But
we're getting shit.
I don't know if we talked about it yet, but if we're moving on, we got to talk about these Kanye shoes, man.
Bro,
Yes,
Bro.
Trell.
it looks like
I can't let this go, man.
Bring 'em up.
yeah, I'm gonna bring them up. It looks like fucking they stepped in some swamp and fungus grew on your feet.
bro.
Like the side of an elephant, man. Like they just
Bro, it looks like whatever the thing is that attaches itself to Venom, that's what it looked like he stepped in, dog. And it looked like it's crawling up the rest of his feet.
Bro, it looks like the fucking Venom suit's coming after you.
Yes, bro.
Yo.
Like he stepped
Yo,
in, it's like
facts.
working his way up his shoe. Like, bro.
What is it? The Yeezy 800? What's it called?
I don't even know. It's been on my timeline all day now. I'm looking for it. I can't find the shit.
I actually think that that's the new Boost bottom.
Yeah, I think so
Oh my
too.
God.
But
They are out of their
Yeah.
minds, bro. And what's crazy is that people are like, oh man, them tight, man.
Right,
Oh,
right.
400 for them, boy. You out your goddamn mind, bro.
Who's pushing them? Is Adidas pushing them?
yeah,
Yeah.
What
that's
is the
that's
price
who his
tag
deal-
on this shit?
He's got the deal with them.
What is
They're-
the price tag?
You're invested in him.
they're free as long as you take in a bunch of mushroom spores for them to make the next shoe.
Nice. I'm about to find out right now.
I know. I'm looking.
This is killing me.
Holy shit, man. Who
I think I've no. Every time I think, ooh, there they are.
yeah, there they go.
What are they called? The Yeezy 451s. That's not what I think I seen them as though.
Yeah, no, and I saw the black and white ones.
That's what I'm looking for. The black and white ones. That it's fucking weird, bro. Like I'm not finding the picture I want to find of them.
Right. I'm looking at. It's not giving them to me either. God, all of them ugly. God, they look so bad.
Yeah, hold on, I found it.
451.
Yeah, hold on. This site can't be reached. They're like, you can't watch this piece of fucking shit. Open image, a new tab. Here
Lord.
we go. Oh, that's a little one. I can't find no decent size ones though. They're fucking ugly. They're just ugly.
Shit.
Or they're like, you see those slides he made?
Mm-hmm.
This shit's insane, and people are buying this shit.
250 for the slides.
Yeah, but
It's nuts.
yeah, that shit's insane. There's been let's get into the Kid Cudi album. It was a very highly anticipated album, and since we all work in the music business and we talk about music at some point in this show, let's just kind of lead off with that after we moved along from the vaccine. It was a very highly anticipated album. This is a man who's retired and came back and shit like that.
Yeah, had some issues, had some psychological issues.
Yes.
And had seemed to dealt with some of those demons because he's been coming out with the music.
Yes. But this album kind of made me think he might have multiple personality disorder or some type of copycatism because it's not what I thought it was going to be. It wasn't it wasn't a Kid Cudi album. It was a Kid Cudi trying to be Travis Scott album.
I agree. I
haven't heard it.
I didn't listen to the whole thing. I got through probably the first 4 tracks, which were all starred on Apple Music. So people are listening to those first 4 tracks,
yes,
and then they're probably cutting the album off.
No.
Okay, they were okay. All of the songs were they're cool.
They're not bad songs.
Yeah, they're not bad songs.
But it's not what you expect from Kid Cudi.
With the expectations, I was like, this sounds like Travis Scott light. I'm gonna finish the album though, just because.
Yeah, we listened to it. We listened to it in Miami. We gave it a just one listen through. I didn't really have time to sit down and fucking totally break it down or anything like that. But it's not bad. It's just not. It's not something I'm going to listen to again because I don't get into that. I don't listen to Travis Scott.
You know, so for the people, 1 to 10.
Why am I going to listen to somebody trying to make Travis Scott music? That's not Travis Scott. 1 to 10, I give it a. Like I said, it's not a bad album. I give it a 6. But I'm not going to. You know, there's very little.
He's not going to listen to it again.
Yeah, there's very.
Then it'd be like it's probably a 4.5.
There's very little replay value with me. But ask me again in a couple more weeks when I get a chance to sit down and actually listen to it.
You're probably not.
I'm gonna tell you, the first 3 songs sound like Astro World Lucy's.
Oh no.
Even so they've both been mentored, I guess, to a certain degree with Kanye. So you can definitely tell the Kanye influences.
Yeah. Was Kanye influenced by him?
Well, could be. I'm willing to say that as well.
Because after Cudi came into Kanye's life, his music kind of switched a little bit.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the changes. But right around the same time as Travis Scott, though, too.
Yeah.
So, but it just sounds like that.
Damn, it just sounds like that. That's all.
I'm like, we're thinking he's gonna be like on the cutting edge or show us something new, and it wasn't that. So,
what about content?
Are we expecting that kind of content from Cudi? When I think of Kid Cudi, I'm thinking more of I'm gonna get like some vibe music, something that I can like.
Yeah, we haven't really. He hasn't been able to get through it yet all the way, and I haven't been able to sit with it. Like we listen to it in Miami, but it's the same time as we're driving around trying to figure some shit out. You know what we're doing next for the video or whatever.
So it's just playing
to it. We're not listening to it. But the shit that stuck out to me was like, it's funny because me and Rome didn't talk about it at all until he came in, and we were both like, on the phone, we were like, yeah, got some Travis Scott vibes. We both said that, you know, so that's kind of weird. But it is what it is, man. It's it's not bad at all by any means, but it's probably not what everybody was looking for, so to speak. But that's also a good thing because fans get mad when their favorite artists grow.
Yeah.
You know, there's no reason as an artist you sound on your album that you did on your first. Like, I mean, nobody wants to listen to the same shit over and over and over and over and over from the same person. So if you're not growing, then what's the point? Like there's been a lot of, you know, there's rappers and then there's artists. You know, there's rappers that put, you know, some dope verses together by a hook. You know, it's strung together by this hook. Then you got artists who put songs together with dope choruses and bridges and melodies and shit like that.
And concepts.
Exactly.
Some that you connect from song to song. You know what I'm saying? And there's a theme with the album and something that makes sense. Oh boy.
Damn, the ghost of Herman Cain. And the fucked up thing is that's Herman Cain usually only fucks with the White Devil show. This is crazy.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay, so
He wants to come back.
That's the good light. Here, take this.
Hey, we got something. The Shade Room. We got Yay Area Stand Up. Two of the best legends, E40 and Too Short, will hit it off for the first time in the next versus matchup.
Oh, I like that.
Oh shit.
I actually like that.
Yeah, because you know they did an album together, and that shit was all right.
That, like the fact that we're talking about two legends of the Bay.
Oh yeah.
Both of them have they're from like the same generation because they came up around the same time. And I think that that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So
where they going?
Talk about Ashanti Keisha Cole.
Did they delayed that?
Related issues that got the the verses canceled.
Well, it's not canceled, it's delayed, right?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't happen on the date that they said. So
I don't think it's canceled. I think they just postponed it for a second.
I know it's not canceled, but it didn't happen when it was supposed to.
Yeah, so Ashanti got COVID.
Okay.
Shout
out to everybody streaming, everybody watching right now.
They said it was canceled because of COVID related issues.
Shout out to Chill, shout out to Black. Shout out to T Clark. What up, T Clark?
What up, y'all?
Fucking yeah, Ashanti was gonna wax her, bro.
I agree. Yes. I think she was gonna flame that ass.
Bro.
Yeah, he's in here fucking us up, man. I don't like that.
Yeah, it don't matter. Easily.
Who's my favorite out of the two? Of course, it's gonna be Ashanti because she wrote fucking hella records that you know what I'm saying. I came up when I was coming up listening to music. That's the shit that I was listening to. I wasn't listening to no fucking Keisha Cole because I wasn't a fucking baby mama or female getting cheated on.
Hey,
those that love Keisha Cole, bro, and they might have swayed the poll. Like I don't even know. Damn, do I know? Six Keisha Cole songs?
All these bitches that think Keisha Cole is gonna win also got like 4 baby daddies.
I don't. I can't name. I don't think I can name 6 off the top of my head. Nah.
I can name 6 Ashanti songs fast.
Yeah. I can name 6 Ashanti albums.
Right.
Hey, all the way through.
And then we're all biased too, though, dog, because we was checking her before Keisha Cole, though, dog. Ashanti,
Absolutely.
bruh.
Yeah,
I'm still on her fan page.
yeah. Ashanti
Get
has
your MySpace
aged
having
nicely.
ass.
Would you-
I said
Hey, am I
fan
still in your
page, fool. I'm talking about her damn Instagram, nigga.
Am I still in your top 8?
Oh yeah, I got her on IG too, bro. Yeah, I fuck with you on that, man.
She still make good pictures. Very good pictures.
So, Rev,
hold on.
not at your back.
Is
He's
he?
spraying
What the
down
fuck?
his earphones that he
Spraying
had
down
in
his
his
earphones.
ears.
Yeah,
Rev's gonna rev. I mean, there's no
Rev's gonna rev.
there's no way around that.
We gotta
Rev's
start
gonna
saying
rev.
that shit though.
Church.
Rev's gonna rev.
Rev's gonna rev.
Church.
Who would
Bill's gonna Bill.
Ready.
who would you pick out of Ashanti and Keisha Cole?
Well,
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna say Keisha Cole just because.
Everybody else said Ashanti.
No.
Exactly lie. Don't even lie.
No, it's not.
Don't
Everyone else
lie.
said Shadi.
No, it's not. Because
He's taking the
I get
opposite on us,
publishing from
guys.
Keisha Cole's.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, okay, all right.
Well, whatever.
Boo. If you wasn't.
Right, if you weren't Rev.
I haven't seen a picture of Keisha Cole lately. How has she aged?
She looks pretty good.
Because I ain't kicking Ashanti out a bit.
Yeah, she looks good too. I mean, both of them. look good.
Ashanti is thickened out greatly.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The aging on her is very, very good.
Very nice.
Very good.
Until Corona killed her.
So you talk about she gonna look different when she come back?
Oh, bruh.
Huh?
It would be the worst shit ever, dog. If she caught the corona
You come out of nowhere
and then
with that shit.
and then she died, and we couldn't get our Keisha Cole Ashanti. That was a little morbid.
Well,
That
It
was-
was. It was kind of
I
don't-
weird.
I don't think it was technically
like
canceled.
something
I
Rev's
think it was-
supposed to say.
I think it was
No, it was
postponed.
postponed. It was
Postponed.
Yeah.
Yeah, postponed.
Yeah, but
So
back to
it's
E40.
Later.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
When
over
When
this.
she get over that shit?
I hate these motherfuckers that be throwing them random verses out there. Like, I want to see fucking Garth Brooks versus fucking Jay-Z, or like they always give two different fucking types of people that, like, why would you put those two together? Like, they're from two totally different eras and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
keep it to the same era. Like, that's why I like that the E40 fucking 2 show one. That one's pretty good. Because both of them have created a very successful career in music, but neither one of them really ever were too mainstream.
Yes.
Mhm.
They had their moments. They had their moments, but none of them is, or neither of them are, they never rose to the highest heights.
Yeah.
I think maybe because they chose to, they kept it 100.
Well-
They remained the same all the way through.
Yeah, and what I would say is that, does that mean something about the Bay, that they, what I'm saying, have these kind of people is how, because you can look at either one of them and say, hey, look, this is how it's supposed to be done.
It's a good question.
Bro, every time I look at this screen, I just see this motherfucker sitting there.
Or Rev.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's Rev, man. You're not even like moving like that.
I know,
dog.
niggas
It
over there
looks like it's fucking
Posted
frozen.
like a fucking garden gnome.
He's about to take a sip in a second. That's so fucking crazy. Who would y'all pick? Who would y'all pick? Because I'm gonna go ahead and say mine first. I'm gonna go ahead and say E4.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I like short more than
personally, I'd pick
It's
Too Short.
tough.
too.
Short.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can see that because, like, in a sense, that's damn near flipping a coin because it's like, shit, both of them dope.
It is. That really can go either way. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on what songs get played.
That's it's all about
Yeah.
song selection
Yeah, it is.
and what artist has what in a and you gotta think back about that. You gotta think that these, at these catalogs, like we could speculate on what's gonna play against what, but we don't know till it happens.
So the Gucci Jeezy battle, I come into it a way bigger Gucci Man fan than Jeezy. That's just me personally.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's who I'm gonna listen to for that genre. Bro, he came out the gate playing all that thug motivation shit and got Gucci right about the paint, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can't. It's
Like
hard.
all of them hit. Like, bro, I went back and listened to that album too. I was like, damn, yeah, this shit is fucking hard,
Here's the
though.
thing between those two guys and what seals the deal. What you could put any two artists up, and what seals the deal is mainstream classics. Fucking Jeezy had mainstream classics.
Yeah, they both.
All Survivor crossed
both
over.
do.
His first single crossed over.
And and someone would say that's not even really a great Jeezy song, though.
It don't matter.
Like when I hear bottom of the map, like nigga, that's rocket, nigga.
Well, yeah, but when I say
I hear you though.
that's why I say mainstream.
Yeah, I hear you though.
Like Gucci don't have
Got
a
Akon
mainstream
on the
hit
track.
that like that was his own type shit.
Well, he has some big songs though. If they play Lemonade, which is not even one of my favorite Gucci songs though, but that shit still goes.
Moving away from music,
Yeah.
getting into some other shit, still entertainment related. I'm gonna go over some news shit that's happened recently. We're gonna talk about who private messaged Trell. Yeah, be right back, kid stuff. Okay, my bad. I should have known that. What his camera went away.
Thought he got kicked out.
Yeah, I'll take that away. I might as well take Rev off the screen too, because like he's not even here.
Are you taking a nap, man?
He might be.
Thought he was.
Bitch, I might be. Shia LaBeouf, his FKA Twigs, his ex-girlfriend, is suing him for all types of fucking sexual battery assault type shit. She's not the first woman to ever fucking publicly come out with saying anything of that nature with in regards to Mr. LaBeouf, or however the fuck you say it.
Crazy. Let's get a
I'm a
makeup girl name.
I've always been a very big fan of him.
Me too.
But here's the thing, like I'm not here to trying to discredit anything that a woman says happened to her in any way. But with this situation, why is she suing him, and why didn't she press charges?
That's very weird.
That makes me think she's just going after a monetary gain from it. I mean, I'm not saying it didn't happen.
Fuck that though. You put your hands on a woman, you should pay. That's how I feel.
But what if she likes it, and it went a little too far?
That's different. They got this dude on video, like a random person got him on video doing some like belligerent shit to his girl.
Yeah, he weird.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Like, my nigga, you wildin'.
Yeah,
you wildin', bro.
But my only thing, like I said, with it is,
I feel what you're saying though.
Why
did
you press charges
instead of justice?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, but is it like that? That's the only thing I got against it. Like I don't condone any type of domestic violence, sexual assault, sexual battery, or anything of that nature.
Wait, who are we talking about? Because I was thinking something else.
FKA Twigs suing Shia LaBeouf for all.
Yes,
relating to their relationship, but she's suing him.
She's suing him, and not
there
are no criminal charges being filed.
Yeah, why is there no criminal charges, being filed or anything like that?
And so what I will say is she may have talked to a lawyer that was like, listen, the burden of proof is going to be less in a civil suit than trying to prove that he did this to you. That's the only thing that I can think about that's, you know what I'm saying, empowering that decision.
And when did this happen? This was
recently.
Yeah, just like last week or week before. Yeah, just this week that the article came out.
That she filed the charges.
But hold on, I'm looking for the article that Sia, the singer chick, she says she has spoken up about her relationship with Mr. LaBeouf. Man. She says her relationship with him was here's 3 words that she used to describe it. He's very sick. On Friday, FKA Twigs
Yeah.
filed a lawsuit against ex Shia LaBeouf for physical and emotional abuse for knowingly inflicting her with a sexually transmitted disease. So
Buddy wilding.
yeah. So I believe.
Here wilding the
So
fuck.
now the plot thickens.
Yeah. So now it's like
Yeah.
I believe it's the herp.
Oh shit.
That's what I think it is, because in the motion, in the motion, she talks about him covering up an outbreak with makeup, and the only thing that makes sense would be herpes. So
That's some bro.
Yo.
My man's is out here wilding though.
Yo.
I'm a fan of Shia LaBeouf.
With makeup though.
You know what I'm saying? And I like, you know what I'm saying, what he does in the acting field. Buddy out here wilding though, cuz you covered the herp up with makeup, bro.
yeah.
Yo.
And then gave it to your shorty.
See, in an Instagram post, Miss Twigs, I guess would be the proper thing to call her. She said, well, you would think.
Hold on, we got her name. I just passed it.
What, her real name?
Yeah.
In real life?
Where is it at?
Okay, she said it may be surprising.
Talia Debritt Barnett.
Okay. She says, and this is direct quotes. It may be surprising to you to learn that I was in an emotionally, physically abusive relationship. It was hard for me to process too, during and after. I never thought something like this would happen to me, which is why I've decided it is important for me to talk about it and try to help other people understand that when you are under this coercive control of an abuser or in an intimate with an intimate partner in a violent relationship, leaving doesn't feel like a safe or achievable option. She goes on to talk about the statistics of domestically abusive and intimate partner violence and shit like that.
A statement. She
yeah, and
someone helped her with her statement.
And then she basically
Stats to put
gave a
in
bunch of
and
links
stuff
to
like that.
charities that she wanted people to donate to that dealt with that deals with domestic
Herpes.
abuse and shit like that.
Which makes this feel even more like a cash grab.
Now,
Absolutely.
That doesn't mean that she wasn't abused and that she don't deserve it. It just means like
yes,
your
Shia.
intentions are.
Shia's response was he issued a response via the New York Times saying, I have no excuses for my alcoholism or aggression, only rationalizations. I have been abusive to myself and everyone around me for years. I have a history of hurting the people closest to me. I'm ashamed of that history and I'm sorry to those I have hurt. There's nothing else that I could really say. Now, since news of the allegations broke Friday morning, the singer Sia, or is that how you pronounce it?
Sia.
Yeah, Sia.
I'm not really sure.
Oh, girl who don't show her face.
See you.
Oh, he lives. Sia. Well, okay, I was right. She shared on Twitter about her experience with Shia. I too have been emotionally hurt by Shia, a pathological liar who conned me into an adulterous relationship, claiming to be single.
Bro,
Okay.
out here wilding
Okay,
the fuck
yeah.
out. He probably out drugs, all type of shit, just doing shit.
Well, here's the thing. It's all subjective. So Sia says he was saying he was single, but was he in a relationship or was he just fucking other bitches? I would lean to the fact that it's probably him fucking multiple bitches because he got hurt, and he probably wasn't in a relationship. But
Yeah, but you know, sometimes he probably said that, yeah, you my girl.
I'm sure he
Got
did.
her believing that
Yeah,
that's his girl. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
so Carolyn Foe, a stylist who is another of Mr. LaBeouf's former girlfriends, describes similarly tumultuous experiences to the time, some of which are outlined in a lawsuit. Once the suit says he drunkenly pinned her to a bed and headbutted
butted her. Yes,
enough that she fled. Afterwards, she began to grapple with the idea that he was abusing her. So now, you know,
You got to grapple.
You gotta, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's abuse. Yeah, he's a.
yeah, but
He's got
you gotta think
issues.
about it from a female perspective. It's like that's still, she knows it's abuse, but what do I do about it?
Yeah,
This is a famous actor. I'm involved in a relationship with him. Who are they gonna believe? Whose story are they gonna believe?
that's very true. That's a
That's
lot.
the fear that women have, and they have
that's
a
a big
reason to fear
reason.
that.
That's a big reason. A lot of these women who've been in that position do not come forward.
They don't come forward. Most
Well,
of them don't.
At this point, he's already said it. You know, he's been abusive to himself and people around him. So
Yeah.
that everybody else, okay, I see. You might be telling the truth.
Shorty trying to get her a little money though.
She gonna get it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very modest guy. He don't have a lot of money like that. He says Transformers. He's really just been doing a lot of fucking Indian art house films. He cares
man,
more about the role than the money. Like
he didn't have money before Transformers.
Yeah,
But
he
but he's
bought
gotten to the point where-
he bought all his shit with his fucking
with-
Disney money.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, that means he's to the point where he don't really he's good enough.
Yeah,
Where he ain't even worried about that shit no more. He just doing it for the art of it. But
Mhm.
he owns his house. He fucking just pays taxes on it. You know, shit like that. He don't drive around in no Lamborghini, and he dresses like a regular ass person.
Mhm. But
heads, but
that don't mean he ain't got
He
money.
headbutting.
Yes, but
Hey,
yeah, but his girl from time to time.
hey, no.
he puts on makeup.
Yeah.
That's just now, is he abusive or is just like a fucking masochist?
That's abuse. That's abuse.
Only if the other person isn't a masochist.
Or a sadist. But at the same time though, do
It's really
it
going-
matter? Don't they got safe words for that shit when you do that shit?
And well, I just say this because check this out. One time,
Here we go. Story time with Uncle Bobby.
story time with Uncle Bobby.
Go ahead, pull up the fireplace.
Built a fireplace, and I need a little pipe. No, I'm living in Niagara Falls, New York. This was in 2008.
Okay.
I'm living in Niagara Falls, and this is when I'm doing the first incarnation of an online show like you guys are watching here. But it was just audio at the time. It was called the Business Radio. Villain Radio presents the Villain Business Radio. I was doing that and the fucking with Fred show that me and Gibbs were doing. So, this chick friend requests me, on Facebook. I approved a little request because she looked good as fuck. I'm new to the area. I don't know anybody other than my boy and shit like that. So my boy, his wife, and shit like that. So, and all his wife's friends weren't very cute. So I'm like, nah, that's good. No, so here comes this girl. She's like, you should have you should start interviewing like local rappers. I know a couple, whatever. So I was like, all right, so bring one of them over. This day we'll do the show. Well, she comes over just by herself. I was like, are you a rapper? She's like, no. I was like, all right. And I didn't think anything of it because, like for real, like this bitch was bad. Like I didn't like out of my league type bad. Like I'm like, okay, but anyway, she fucking creepily kind of watches me do the show. Okay, and I didn't notice that first red flag at all. Cool. So we're talking for about another week and a half or whatever. She's like, well, you want to go out on a date? I'll show you around. Have you seen anything? I was like, I've seen around like Niagara Falls and shit. I had moved there like the end of the first week of March, and it's fucking Niagara Falls. It's cold, man.
Right.
And then fucking, we thought spring had arrived like the first week of April, and then
But it didn't.
fuck no, it continues to fucking snow crazy till like the fucking second week of May. How is it May and it's fucking snowing? Like it's weird, bro.
Same dumbass weather as we do.
Yeah. So we go sledding. She's like, I'm gonna take you sledding.
That's kind of dope though.
Yeah, it was cool. I was like, all right, and I thought she's like, and I thought she was gonna show me some shit. I'm like, introduce me to some of her friends or some shit. Like, kind of like, here, this is the area.
Yeah.
She picked me up wearing a dress.
And y'all was going sledding? Or just after the sledding?
No, she wanted to go eat first.
Okay.
She picked me up in a dress. Not like a dress, like not like a sundress or anything, like a dress.
Like a tight ass.
Yeah. And proceeded to take me to Subway.
Cheap date.
I was like, okay. Then we went back to the house, her house. She got ready and shit. Like, I'm like in a snowsuit shit. Like, what the fuck? She's wearing a dress. I'm like, fuck.
Out at Subway and
Yeah.
shit, bro.
Yeah,
That's some
bro.
wild shit.
In the snow.
Yeah. So we go back to her crib. She changes and everything, and we go sledding. Now, it was fun, bro. It was a fucking steep ass hill, but not too steep.
Mhm.
Cool as fuck. Had fun and shit. Went back, stayed night at her house, whatever. And we got to know each other
Mhm.
on another level, shall I say.
Good conversation.
And then fucking, we kind of like are kind of inseparable. I guess we weren't together at all. We didn't become boyfriend and girlfriend, but we were hanging out all the time, So like a week and a half later, I bring her to the house to hang out. Me and
Okay.
her and Stevie and his wife. Stevie's wife's mom came over from Canada to babysit the baby and shit, so we could go do whatever. So we go have fun, and she pulls up. She gets out the car, nigga, and she's wearing these motherfucking booty shorts, and this ass is hanging out. I'm like, God damn, wearing some long ass socks and shit. And Stevie's like, bro, she must have bad vision if she's fucking still coming around here for you. I'm like, this motherfucker. I'm like, ain't this motherfucker? I'm like, you're supposed to be on my side, bro. What the
Right.
fuck? You're my boy. So he's like, I'm just saying. I was like, all right, whatever. So we're playing Wii bowling and shit, whatever. Like this is like I said, this is back 2008.
Yeah.
We're having a blast, bro. And she's like, can I stay tonight? Yes, you can. Why? Yes, you can. Like, bro, like she was
For real.
bad. She was like a stereotypical fucking New York Italian girl. She was pretty. She had a badass body. I was like, what the fuck?
Did she have an accent?
Oh yeah. And yeah. And I'm not very fond of white women. But yeah, it's no fond of her. Let's just say that. So, the second red flag came that evening, right? So,
Okay, so she asked to spend the night.
yes, and I said, yeah, fuck yeah, you stay the night. So, we finished playing. We've been drinking a little, smoking, whatever, and we go downstairs, in my room, and fucking, it's not. I don't have a big bed, it's like a twin size bed or whatever, and fucking we can't get comfortable at all.
Right.
She's like, you want to go back to my house? I was like
Yeah.
fucking 3 a.m. I'm like, I guess, like, hell yeah, because I mean, I'm going wherever you're going because I'm trying to hit it.
Trying to hit it.
Shit, like, let's go. So fucking, we get in the car, we go to her crib. She lived in a city called Amherst. I think Amherst is not too far from where like the Buffalo Bills actually play, I believe. So we get to the crib and
Upstate New York then.
yeah, Buffalo. Nah, it's west, totally northwest.
Okay.
Like it's a 8-hour drive from like Buffalo to New York City. It's crazy, and it's only a 12-hour drive from Buffalo to here.
What?
Yeah, that's how big New York State is. So anyway, we get to the crib and everything. I roll up, smoke, and at that time I'm smoking Optimo, peach Optimos. So I'm smoking. We roll up Optimo, smoking everything, and we start, doing the damn thing. Next thing you know, she ride me. I look up and I just see wonderful titties. And the next thing I know, it goes from seeing wonderful titties to seeing her fist as she punches me in the fucking face.
One of those.
What?
Yeah,
Bro.
nigga,
Did you punch her back?
nigga. I was like, my dick went soft right away.
Mm,
That's how it goes.
mhm.
Like all like, phew, boom, it was gone. It retreated,
Yep.
and then I said, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck you doing?
And she's like, "I thought you liked that kind of stuff. What the fuck have I done in the past month and a half that we've been hanging out that made you think that I wanted you to punch me in my face
While you're riding me.
while I'm looking at majestic titties?"
Where'd she punch you at in your face?
Bro, right on my fucking right cheekbone.
Oh, she just socked your ass.
Bam, bro. I'm scared of majestic titties now.
Did you
If I look up in their majestic titties, I kind of
get
flip.
scared?
I got
Hell no.
PTSD from this
See, you
bitch
got,
punched me in the
Crazy,
face
Bill.
while she was riding me.
hey, you got titty phobia. That's fucked up.
No, but I love
That's
titties.
fucked up.
I love titties.
Did you
Titties
fuck
are
her
my favorite
again?
thing. But now I'm scared of majestic titties. Because even if the sex is bad, is fucking super fucking awesome, fantabulous fucking
Fantabulous.
erotic fucking sex, I'm scared if I look up and see majestic titties.
So you just close your eyes when you're getting rolled now?
I close my eyes and I grab the titty.
So look.
You know what? I open my eyes a little bit. You know when you're a kid and if you're afraid
Bianca
of the dark?
said definition. What's the definition of majestic titties?
She said, "Hey y'all,
So
what I missed?" Well, Bianca,
describe the majestic titties.
Bianca, you missed a story. We're in the middle of a story, Uncle Bill's story, Uncle Bobby's story time, where I was living in Niagara Falls and I was having a wild night of sex, and with the young lady that I was seeing at the time, I guess, and after a few times of having sex with her, we were having sex again back at her house, and she decided to punch me in the face as she was riding me because she thought I was into that kind of stuff, even though I gave her no inclination whatsoever that I was.
Nah, she ain't put. She
But she
knocked
had
your
really-
ass.
She had really nice titties, like really nice tits. Probably the best tits I've ever seen, like, and I bit.
Mm,
And so she's riding me, and I'm looking up at these majestic titties. Then next thing I know, I see majestic titties, and then I see her fist as it's coming towards my face. So now I have PTSD, and anytime I see majestic titties, I flinch because I think I'm gonna get hit.
You ain't answer the question.
What definition of majestic titties?
Yeah.
Nah. Did you fuck her again? And that question.
Yes.
Oh, well,
yes.
Yes, I
Alright,
did.
Trell.
Hold
I
on.
know.
bet you did, motherfucker.
Why you rushing
Yeah,
the
you
story?
jumped the gun on that one though, but
Fuck.
Hey,
You're rushing the whole story.
that's good shit though, Trell. You on it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hand me that, please. Oh, so anyway, and the tray. I gotta roll up some weed. So anyway, yes, I fucked her again. I'm getting that. So anyway, majestic titties are fucking beautiful titties. Hand me the tray, bro. And grinder.
were they perky and soft, or
Yeah,
did they
bro.
jump?
She was she legit sucker punched me, Bianca, in the motherfucking face. My dick went super soft and retreated inside my body like a fucking turtle head. And I screamed, "What the fuck?" And then she told me that she thought I liked that kind of stuff. Anyway,
So what was the conversation though? Like
the conversation was her starting
Right.
to
buffer.
yes. She
You buffed her.
no, I didn't.
Buffed her off
Bro,
you?
bro, yeah, I got her off me and I went to the bathroom. And fucking I'm fucking splashed water on my face. I was like, this bitch really hit me.
What the fuck
Like,
just
bro,
happened?
because
You locked the door and shit.
when I splashed the water on my face and my hand went down the right side of my face where she hit me, it was sore. I was like, this bitch really hit me.
Like it wasn't a dream.
I looked at my dick and I was like, bro, she fucking hit me. And my dick's like, bro, I know.
Like bro.
Hey, Beyonce, you kind of. I am not that type. I don't want to get hit.
You kind of look like that type.
No, that's
What?
fucking.
Damn.
What do you
Yeah.
that type look
the
like?
hell?
I don't want to look like them.
Fuck.
Don't hit me in the motherfucking face.
Yeah.
No, that's
So I'm in the bathroom. You know, I run water over my face. You know, I'm like, I'm sitting there like, what the fuck just happened? You know, and then I'm like, all right, get it together. I'm sitting on the toilet like, what am I gonna do? She fucking drove me here.
What am
I
I
moved to
doing?
New York. I don't got a car. I can't fucking drive home.
Right.
Fucking, I can't call Stevie. That nigga, he ain't gonna hear the fucking phone. He's not gonna come get me. Is that the Golden Girl? Yes, that is the Golden Girls on my shirt, Sammy. So I'm like, what are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do? I'm like, all right. And she's like, sorry, I'm really sorry. Is there anything I could get you? Yeah, fucking my dick hard again. And can we start? Fuck.
And just not do that other
Yeah. You know, I'm just gonna bend you over because I'm not gonna give you opportunity to fucking punch me. No, but fucking so I calm down and I fucking go back out. And she's like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. You know, she's like, let's smoke. And you know, I was like, you know what? I just wanna lay down. You know, I want to go to bed. You know, we got shit to do tomorrow. We had a whole day planned. We're going to some fucking concert and shit like that. You know, I was like, let's just go to bed. She's like, I really want to make it up to you. And this gets right into the name of the show, Gawk Gawk 8000. She's like, let me make it up to you. Let me, you know, she's like, let me just suck your dick. You know, I'll make it up to you, you know, whatever. And I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed. You know, I was like, that's it. So I go to sleep. And I get woken up with her fucking slobbing on my knob. And
On the cop.
yeah, and bro, and it just, I was like, I was still shitty, bro. Like, bitch, you punched me in the face and I want to go to sleep, you know? So anyway, I legit get up and I go to the couch and I go to sleep. Wake up the next day and she wakes me up the next day and breakfast and everything, you know? She makes breakfast, whatever, cool. So we eat and I was like, look, let's just forget about last night. I was like, I'm not into that type of shit. I don't want to get punched in the face. I don't want you fucking pinching my nuts. None of that weird shit, you know, at all, you know. And if there's nothing you don't like, let me know because I don't want to do anything to you that you don't like either.
Right.
So,
communication, fellas.
yes. So we go about our day. You know, she takes me. We go over to her. Her best friend's house. I meet her best friend for the first time. She's, oh, I heard a lot about you. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Did you hear that she punched me in the face already? You know, that's what I'm thinking. And so fucking and I should have known, like, cause her friend was weird, bro. Like her friend looked like just a little off, you know.
Okay.
So then, what do you mean by off?
Just.
He's skeptical of her. She might,
like
you know how you like instantly judge someone who has like bags
hey,
under their eyes.
You ever look at a white person and be like, they might be a serial killer,
or they could be on some hard ass drugs and
she looked like the type of person that fucking killed kittens in her neighborhood growing up.
Okay,
type shit. She just looked weird. Then her boyfriend was even weirder, bro. He looked like Slender Man. Like he was this tall ass. Like this girl was like 20 years old, bro. This girl was like 20, 21 years old, and this dude she was with was like 60. And she lived in this. I mean, it was a nice house and shit like that. So I mean, I'd rather imagine that it was her sugar daddy or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But I was like, all right, I should have went home last night. Yeah. I should have just fucking packed this up and like, I'm done.
I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here.
So they got, you know, the plan was we're supposed to, you know, do lunch with them and smoke, hang out till we went to this fucking concert because it's you know, upstate New York's cool, real nice. They got a lot of villages and they do a lot of concerts in the woods and shit like that or whatever. But this concert was like in the middle of the fucking like town square, and I forget, it was a rock band, like a classic rock band, but I can't remember the name of it right now. Hopefully it comes to me.
Okay.
But bro, We're there and everything's we're walking to we got to park and we got to walk, right? So we're walking and it's like fucking half-mile walk. And in a half mile, she drinks 3 cans of twisted tea.
In a half-mile walk.
Half-mile.
In a bro, she's like chugging this shit. She's like, well, we gotta get rid of these before we get in. They're not gonna let us take them in. I was like, what do you bring them with? You know, I'm like, I'm good.
So she can smack the bitches on the way in.
Now, yeah, well, evidently.
She was about to smack. So she had 3 of them too?
So check it out. We get there and it's cool. I'm enjoying, we get in there. I go grab a drink. She grabs a shot. I'm like, okay, I should have known right there. You should have went home. Like I'm getting all these there's red flags everywhere, but I'm like, the pussy was fire, and she apologized for punching me in the face. So maybe it's going to get better. So everything's going good until the main headliner comes on and everybody's going fucking crazy. And the next thing, Sticks. That's who it was, Sticks.
Okay.
So the next thing you know, this dude kind of like backs up into her. And she takes her fucking beer bottle and busts him in the fucking head with it. And I was like, oh my fucking God.
So.
And she's like, let's go. And she's laughing. So we're running through the crowd. And this guy's fucking like screaming. And we get out. I was like, what the fuck was that for? He's like, he touched my pussy. That dude did not touch her pussy whatsoever. He had his arms up in the air, and the people in front of him bumped into him, and he bumped back into her type shit. He didn't grab no pussy. So
you was in the pussy and you got stole off.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Buddy,
he didn't even touch the pussy.
But he didn't even touch it though.
Damn.
And she smacked him. She didn't just hit him. She hit him with a fucking beer bottle, dog.
What a fucking beer bottle. It did not shatter though.
Nah,
it's not TV.
They usually don't.
Yeah. So anyway, we run out the venue, which wasn't even a venue, it was a fucking town square. So we just fucking walked to the street, ran to the street. But we rode with her best friend and the fucking Slender Man. I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna do now? This is 2008. There ain't no fucking Uber. I'm fucking 40 miles from my house. I don't know where the fuck her house is from where we're at because I don't know where the fuck I'm at because I'm in a foreign land, so to speak. And we eventually get a cab, an old school cab, and go back to her house. And I'm like, you gotta take me home. Like, I gotta go. She's like, I thought you were spending the weekend. I told her straight up, I was like, you're fucking crazy. You're nuts. So she starts crying, bro. Goes in the bedroom and locks the door. And I end up staying the night again on the fucking couch. Well, I had to go with her because all my shit was at her house, Sammy. If I didn't go back with her then, I was afraid that I wasn't going to get my fucking backpack. All my shit was in there. So she's crying. She goes in the room, locks the door, cries herself to sleep because she's fucking drunk, obviously. So I fucking sleep on the couch, and she wakes me up again with breakfast, apologizing, woo this, woo that, whatever. Now it's Sunday. It's time. I'm like, all right, you got to take me home. She's like, but we're supposed to do dinner and blah. I'm like, no, I got to go. I was like, Stevie and Tiff want to go do something. Asked me if I'll come watch Gracie. So I'm going to go watch Gracie. That was the baby. So she's like, okay. She's like, can I come over? I was like, they don't really want people there with the baby like that, So she takes me home, and Stevie's family came out for 2.5 weeks. So I didn't talk to her for 2.5 weeks, nothing at all, no text messages, no nothing, because I erased her off fucking MySpace. That was it. You're done, And then she finally texts me. She's apologizing again. She's like, I got alcohol issues and shit. I'm like, you don't say.
Not the only issue.
Tell me something I haven't figured out already from the stupid shit you've been doing. So she's like, I wanna make it up to you, and you left stuff over here, I'm gonna bring it to you, whatever. Let me bring you dinner. I was like, all right, cool. So she brings me like hot wings from like the original place in Buffalo that created the hot wing, the buffalo wing, whatever,
Okay.
Even though I told her I don't like eating meat on bones, she's gonna bring me shit anyway. That's what my surprise was, something that I didn't even want. It's like I'm
hey,
like,
don't you hate when that happens? Like,
you know what, Sammy?
Thanks,
You know what, Sammy?
for
More than alcohol
something.
issues, I would definitely. Yeah, this bitch was crazy. But what did I do? Bring me my shit. Bring me my shit, because it was like it was. I had a hoodie, and it was my first hoodie I ever had made. It said it didn't say Villain Radio. It said New Era Media Group, which
I
was
remember that.
see, Trell knows what it's talking about.
Yeah.
And so fucking like I wanted the hoodie back, like I didn't want the chick that fucking punched me and gave me PTSD from looking at nice titties. Fucking keep my shit. So she brought it over and everything. And what happened? I fucked her. I didn't know, Sammy. I know you're probably gonna say something. Hold up. So you didn't take your shit with you when no, because I didn't think about it like at all. Like there's a couple things that I had left there that had just been there, and that shit that she was just, if she didn't mention it, I probably would have just let it go. But I really wanted that hoodie. And when she first said she still had it, I was like, yeah, whatever. And she really had it. And weird shit, little shit. So yeah, I'm
Did
stupid.
you
So
did you let
brought it
her ride you again?
No, I
or did
don't
you
like
go to her crib,
No, she brought him back to the house, to my
Okay.
house.
and then you.
Yeah, I fucked her. But after that, we hung out one more time. And we went on another. Yeah. Sammy, nope. Check it out. I learned, Sammy. I learned from. Check it out. I learned from that, Sammy. I learned greatly from that. Now check it out. I'll tell you why. Oh my God, it does keep getting better. So we go out one more time. Because now I'm gonna be leaving. I'm there for a year. And it's time to come to leave. I'm gonna be leaving Niagara Falls, and I'm going back to Las Vegas. So she wants, to say goodbye and shit like that. And I'm like, whatever. Because back in my mind, I'm like, shit, she got her pussy fire. And I know this is going to be the last time because I'm leaving.
Right.
So I'm good. I know when I'm leaving, and there's no pattern to fall back into. Worst case scenario, I can't look at the majestic titties because I'm going to hit it from the back, because I don't want to fucking have my dick fucking shrink again, because she's fucking. I was 28.
Found a nigga.
Yeah,
She could kick you in the dick though.
I was 27, about to be 28. So we go out on another subway date, and she's wearing another dress. This one a little more elaborate. I would categorize this one as an evening gown.
Okay.
An evening gown. And I asked her, why are you wearing an evening gown? She's like, tonight is a special occasion.
Oh shit.
I'm like, okay. I was like, yeah, I know. It's her last time. She's like,
sacrifice your ass.
She says, so she says, she's like, it's a special evening. I was like, what, Sammy? Okay, so no excuse for your stupidity. No, it wasn't. No, there was no excuse for my stupidity. It was like, she was really fine, and the sex was really good, other than her punching me in my face. So, but
did she bring champagne?
We're all flawed. No, she did not bring no champagne. So
just the evening gown.
Yeah, so we're in a car, and she's wearing the evening gown. So I thought we were really going somewhere special, and I was like, should I fucking should I change? She's like, no. She's like, we're not going anywhere. She's like, it's not going to be too fancy where we're going. Where do we go? Subway. Back to fucking Subway. I don't know. She like footlongs.
Giggity.
So fucking, we're eating, and she's like, you know, you don't have to go. She's like, I have a house.
Fucking A.
She's like, and she's like, I've really missed you. And I know I really fucked up. She's like, you just bring it out of me. I've never been like that with anybody else. I was like, what?
Oh shit.
That's bro. Thank you. So I was like, look, check it out. I was like, we're not compatible at all whatsoever. I was like, and she was a Virgo. That's no. Oh. So she starts crying in the
Mm,
middle of the subway.
mm.
And she's like, how if we just get married?
Whoa. Bro, this shit
Bro.
sound like some wild ass comedy movie I done seen.
Bro. When she said that, I was like, you have to take me home.
Right now.
Like, you gotta take
Ever see me
Right now.
come around here?
And
No
she's
more,
like, you don't understand. I've never been with anybody.
Ever.
ever.
She's like, I've never been with anybody like you. She's like, I love you so much. I don't want to lose you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, look, we're not compatible. Like, I was like, I'm going to, no matter what you say, how many times you apologize, there's been numerous occasions that there's no excuse for how you acted, you know? So she took me home.
Hmm.
She didn't say nothing at all during the entire ride. And that itself was scarier than any other fucking moment in that whatever that was. It was about 9 months, Sammy. So yeah, it was fucking she drops me off home. She don't say nothing. She don't say bye. She just drives off, somber as fuck. She created a new
Perfect.
face and she friend requested me. I didn't approve it. And then she requested me on Facebook in 2012. I approved it, and she liked some pictures. I liked some pictures and shit like that. And then I said something that she didn't like, and she said, "Oh no," she wished me happy birthday,
Okay.
but she didn't tag me. She just put happy birthday, Rob Vill, like on her page. She didn't come on my page. And I didn't like it or respond to it. And she sent me this message that was fucking insane, talking
Oh
about
shit.
how I'll never find anybody like her, or nobody will ever love me like she loved me, or anything like that ever again. And I don't know how I could live with myself with doing that to her. I'm like, okay. And then it was blocked, and that's the last I've ever heard. Her name was Sarah Crest. So
Bill he just puts it all the way
He,
out.
he didn't have to do all that.
If you meet her,
Yeah.
if you meet
Wow.
her,
better watch out.
run. But that's
Punch niggas.
I've only dealt with one crazy other woman after that, and I got out of it right away.
Was she a stripper?
Yes, she was. Yes, she was. She was the one and only stripper that I ever messed with.
Shout out to
And-
the women who strip out there.
And I should have fucking known right from the get-go, because she used to meow like a cat.
Like meow.
Are strippers?
Like, nigga, like in the middle of a sentence. She'd be like, yeah, so today was good. I made like $600, meow. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh hell no. Nah.
I have a story before it went south with her, where I was in a hotel room with her and another stripper off Molly.
Hey.
And it didn't end like you would have thought it would end.
Ah.
Because me and Molly did not get along. And I was tripping. But that's a whole nother story. But yeah,
Yeah, that's for another time.
I
I'm
Yeah.
back up though, because
I learned I learned a lot from that psycho. I haven't been with a psycho since.
So you just remain a psycho, right?
I'm psycho free. I'm psycho free.
I was talking about you being the psycho.
Oh, am I a psycho? No.
Uh,
No. Because if I was a psycho, I'd look for another lady to beat me up when she was riding me. and I have, yeah,
True.
yeah,
I'm
Mhm.
with that.
yeah.
I'm with you when
Yeah.
you're right, bro.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm good, bro.
Because you
Like,
know,
Different levels of
them dudes out here.
yeah, I'm,
Dudes out here.
yeah, I'm
Fuck
not all the
that.
way there. Like, I do have mental issues like everybody else, but I'm not
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. Terrible OCD.
He's a psycho magnet.
Y'all have to. y'all have to deal
Sammy,
with.
other than the stripper, and that was it. The stripper came about in 2013. But other than that, it's no psychos. It's been relatively. I've just been in one relationship since then. So I moved to California in 2000. End of 2013 to be with a woman, and while she wasn't totally psycho, we did not get along very well after she drank. I think she just drank and just realized that she didn't like me and just was mean to me.
Was it another Virgo?
Fuck? Like, what the
Why the
fuck?
fuck up?
Why'd I have him come out here? No,
No,
but
fuck him. You know.
but no, I've always for the most part, I was a relationship type person. But the last relationship kind of emotionally scarred me to the point that I don't think I'll ever enter a relationship again.
He has PTSD from that too.
I got two forms of PTSD. One from fucking majestic titties and one from fucking relationships. But I love titties so much.
Majestic titties.
But
This is funny.
I can't. I got to take them in
Fuck with
increments,
titties,
or it's like, fuck.
Fuck with the titties.
I fuck. Yeah, I fuck with the titties. I love the titties.
Shout out
Go.
the girls with big titties, even though they're overrated.
They don't have to be big. They could be perky, soft.
Yeah. Well,
Even the big pepperoni nipples is alright sometimes.
oh
was
yeah,
saying-
I
He
got.
was saying they were majestic though, bro.
There,
That is
bro.
that is a
Majestic.
Bro, look, she was
Like-
she was
like I know what he's talking about when you say that.
she was 22, 23 years old. You know, she had one kid. Fucking titties were still perky. Fucking perfectly rounded.
Oh yeah.
Like
I know
if you were to draw like the perfect titties on a woman, like that's what she had.
that's what she had.
Like to this day, I still haven't seen a set of titties like that.
nice ass nipples. Bubble gum drop joints.
You know, but Paula Patton's titties and two guns were,
Bubblegum drop.
are close to it.
Whoa.
Those are some nice titties.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's
Go.
I learned my lesson. Stay away from psychos. And
Yeah.
I kind of vet the women out. You see a lot of people just jump into relationships nowadays. They don't become friends with their partner or anything. It's usually just they form a relationship because the sex is good. They don't know anything about each other. They don't know each other or anything like that. And it's doomed from the beginning. You know, you got to be friends before friends before you're lovers, or it's not going to work out. Because once the sex is done, like what the fuck are you going to talk about? Subway?
I say find someone that you enjoy talking to.
Yeah.
That makes it way easier to communicate. But a lot of times, like you said, we fall into damn, this motherfucking pussy so good, or this motherfucking shit so fire. I don't know if I'm trying to give this up. I don't even give a fuck what.
I mean,
I
it's
don't know. I can't speak for nobody else, but mine, we kind of met off the jump. I married her ass. Like we weren't friends first. We had a couple mutual acquaintances and all that, but the conversation started off great. Sex was great, and everything kept going great. You know what I mean? So I guess it just depends on that person. We was both at the point where we just trying to build. Like we're gonna do this or not.
Sammy says, men waste my time. How old are you, Sammy, and where are you from?
And why did you say that?
If you tell me your age and where you're from, I could probably tell you why men waste your time. Do you have kids?
You sound like dude was on that one clip they were circulating on Twitter.
But no, I learned my lesson. And it's crazy that we got fucking Uncle Bobby story time this week talking about fucking domestic violence. And
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Shia LaBeouf shit. She domestic violence your ass. You could have pressed charges. You know that?
I don't know if you look like I look like I have kids?
She
I
had
don't know.
domestic,
Your comment, I
not
can't see.
domestic,
I can't see anything.
majestic.
Your comment.
Your profile picture.
Yeah, we can't see anything like that. How old are you? Where are you? Where do you reside?
Do I look like I have kids?
I
You
don't
don't know
know.
what
Why would that matter?
That probably means she don't have kids. When people say some shit like that, they're like, "Nope, I'm
South
from
Africa.
Africa, but I live in Maryland." Ooh,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Shout out to South Africa and Maryland.
I'm almost 25.
Almost 25.
DMV.
What
You guys got Russell Westbrook out there.
what made you did you come straight from South Africa to Maryland? And if so, why did you pick Maryland? School?
Or family. We just stall out like
I know, because there's like
I
a
swear to God, we are waiting.
there's like a
What
30
you gonna
second
say?
delay.
it was like
There's a delay from when we speak and they hear.
Yeah.
I was in California for a year. Where in California? I just moved back from California.
Where's Rev? AKA
You
Young.
hated California. Where were you at? Fresno?
He's still sitting in. He's in here. Bill just didn't pull the camera back up.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
He don't even
Come on, bring the Grim Reaper back.
There he goes.
probably
Palo
will.
Alto. Yeah,
I'm
you,
back now.
yeah, you
Now,
should have
did
been.
Did you turn his mic off?
No, his mic
No.
off.
Oh, he in there. He just ain't been saying nothing.
Palo Alto. Yeah, that's Northern California. That's not where you. If you're going to be in California, you don't want to be in Northern California. Oh, you hated your job, so you associated that with that location. That makes sense. What do you do? What do you do for a living? May I ask? I talk shit on the internet about bitches punching me in the face.
About bitches punching him in the face.
With majestic titties.
Hey
Stop
man,
leaving this
Okay, okay.
out.
Cali though, I can see how some people wouldn't want to be there, just because. Well, I don't really know like that, but you know, people have said that it's very superficial.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true.
How do you
I
like your
wanna-
how
I
do you
wanna
like your
go.
job, Sammy? That's basically what I did when I lived in Niagara Falls. I moved out there to be a nanny, but I was a man. Stevie and his wife Tiff had a baby,
A Manny.
and even though I don't have,
Manny.
that's what I said. If you were fucking listening,
Manny.
A Manny.
but they're like, they paid me fucking $250 a week. Had fucking like my own little apartment type shit set up in the basement,
Mhm.
and they bought me a quarter of weed every week of fire. So I was like, shit, all right.
Yeah, but you got punched.
Yeah, I got punched. Yeah, bitch punched me in the fucking face. I'm scared of titties.
Some weirdos up in Niagara Falls.
So if
Swear to God.
so if any of you women,
Slender Man up there.
if any of you
That all
women,
sounds like a fucking
Nobody's
Hey.
going.
if any of you women don't like me and want to scare me, send your pictures of your titties to my inbox.
Slip.
Oh shit.
his inbox.
Stupid.
YND space ROME.
Hey Rev, you want to do me a favor?
Inbox the pictures to.
Oh.
Do me a favor, please.
No.
Go to the fridge and in the upper freezer part, grab my drink.
What drink is that?
Damn,
What's
is he?
up,
If
buddy?
you're going, man, I need it. Can you grab a Modelo out of there too?
Thank you, Rev.
Appreciate you.
So yeah, like it I was kind of fucked up after that, bro.
Man, I would.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie.
But check it out. What had happened was I went back to Vegas. You know, I was in Vegas for like 4 months, and then I came back out here. That was my birthday, November 13th of 2009.
How much am I getting paid for this trip?
You don't pay for studio time.
Ooh.
I don't pay for graphics, so we even. Pretty please.
With sugar
With sugar. I'm really thirsty.
and
I got
majestic titties?
and majestic titties.
If you can bring those back,
You know what? Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna search.
We're just putting orders in now.
That stuff we used to eat back in the
Send
day.
No, I
you on your way.
Pussy.
Hey,
Can I have one pussy, please?
May I have a pussy, please?
I would like to order one pussy with a side of not crazy.
Hold the majestic titties as she rides.
Can I get a slice of vagina with no emotional baggage?
Nope.
Oh man.
But you know what? You know what? We can't be like that because we're all fucked up too. But like I
Yeah.
said, women, if
Yes,
ladies
we-
if you want to scare me, just send me pictures of your titties.
SYND space.
They know how to get to my
yeah.
inbox. No, but it was
That's your inbox, man. What the fuck?
I came back here in November, and then I got with Erica basically as soon as I got back, Trell. So and then me and Erica were together for
Ever?
for a long time before I went to Cali, and then me and old girl in Cali were together for 7 years.
Thanks, Rev. You're awesome.
I
man.
like I've been engaged 3 times. I bought rings for 3 women. All 3 women said yes, and all 3 women left me to go back to abusive exes. What does that
Serial-
tell you? That
serial monogamous.
that
Look,
says
they said
that
you
says-
look like you like getting hit.
it looks like bitches. It looks like I'm the last stop before bitches go back to their ex.
Yeah,
Mm.
dog. He's like the fall guy on oh my god. I can't even remember what I was gonna say, but you are always the backup plan for a woman that's in an abusive relationship.
That's fucked up, ain't it?
That's
yeah,
that's
yeah,
your
that's pretty fucked up.
Well, it's hard not to be a type because a lot of women be getting beat.
yeah,
Like niggas out here, wow.
really bad. Niggas is wilding, bro.
Mhm.
Like, but you know what? It's always happened.
What's up, Dre?
Look,
Shout out to my brother, man. It's his birthday today too.
happy birthday, Dre.
What up? Happy birthday, homie.
Look look back in the day, the 40s, 50s, 60s. Like
Yes.
niggas beat their wives.
If they didn't
If
wash
the,
enough dishes that day,
if the fucking grill marks,
wilding, bro.
if the grill marks weren't right on the steak,
yes,
And you couldn't talk
and it
when
was
we got
okay
company.
to do legally.
we
Yeah.
literally turned this show into domestic violence central.
Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Yeah, I can't even. I'm
Shout
trying
out
to
the
think.
Link Up Pod.
I'm trying to think of the story I was gonna tell today before that one popped up.
Well, you already got one in.
Bro, I got stories for days.
I know that, but you had it queued up like that's what you was gonna actually tell.
No,
us
that
today.
it wasn't. It just kind of came in because fucking
Guac.
It was kind of
Guac,
like
guac.
fucking the
the same breed as Shia LaBeouf.
yeah, she like female version or some shit. You know, like what the fuck? But
you thought I was gonna like it? What the fuck?
yeah.
That shit is nuts.
It's the tattoos on the arms.
We were who mine?
Yeah, you look like you
That's-
like getting beat by women. I don't know.
Oh, that's not the type. That's the type that look like they like to beat women.
Facts.
The dudes with the tattoos on the arms.
Really?
Yeah, Rev.
Come on, bring it back in. Is he sitting down? Is he ready?
Sorry, Rev.
Sorry,
Kinda look
Rev.
like the type, dog.
Sorry, Rev.
Bitches, and they like that shit.
Hold on, what'd he do?
Never choke the fuck out.
Hey, you know
we gonna
what?
Get canceled, man.
Hey, what
Yeah,
about
that's fucked up.
what about when Indy fucking domestic
Yeah.
violence to blow up Dow?
Yeah,
at
bro.
Underground Music Fest.
That was rape.
He's just missing his wife beater vest. I got a wife beater on underneath my shirt, but I'm Italian, so I have to wear a wife beater. It's like A rule, unwritten Italian rule.
Is it? I never heard that.
Really?
You're not Italian.
Still never heard that.
Look at all the mobster movies. They walk around in white beaters.
I know, but do they sometimes do some of them switch to like t-shirts?
Yeah, well, I think they just wear
A
Yeah,
shirt underneath. the
yeah,
shirt.
yeah. That's what I would. It's warmer in the winter, and in the summer it absorbs the sweat off you, so you ain't gotta fucking be
Yes.
all like, ugh.
I
Yeah.
also am an advocate of always wearing an undershirt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's
what's
pissing me
crazy
off.
is
Right now.
right now. which is
Damn,
nuts.
man, it's cold as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like, why do I?
Fuck it. Fucking laundry day, dog. I ran out and I was like, am I gonna go buy some or just wash clothes when I get home?
The
It ain't even
Sopranos.
that cold. It's that damn
Yeah,
wind,
yeah.
man.
See, yeah, Bianca knows what's up. She said the Sopranos t-shirts and beaters. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly it. We're gonna.
I was
wish.
taught that by a black person though.
Yeah.
Shout out to the black people who don't. Nah, man, you need to put on something.
You need to put on
Just
something.
be out here like that, man.
can't
Put
be
on
out
a
here
white
with
beater,
your-
a t-shirt or something.
You can't be out
underneath.
here with your ashy nipples, bro.
Ashy nipples. One
Yo.
out here stinking, you musty and shit in your t-shirt. Every time you open your arm, motherfucker smell come out.
Sammy, we are streaming from the Villain Radio
Brown skin, bro.
facility, in Highland, Indiana. We're about 20 minutes away outside of Chicago. Black people wear long johns. Bianca, I wear long johns too in the month. Well, I guess, yeah, whatever.
Vill, you kind of black, man.
Yeah, I know. That's why I stopped. Edge told me I met with Edge the day after we did the podcast, the Friday Night Live with him, and he's like, "You like the blackest person I know." I'm like, I don't. Are you complimenting me? Or are you being racist? Like, what are
It
you?
was more of a compliment.
Yeah, it was, because then he proceeded.
Get away with
What
it.
other platforms? I shoot from we stream live to Facebook. I don't know if you found it on my Twitter. Yeah, I shot from my Twitter, from my Villain Radio Twitter. We shoot from Facebook. We shoot from Villain Radio Network on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and search Villain Radio Network, you'll see the little logo. You go ahead and click the link and subscribe to us. We do many different shows. We do this show, Sunday Dinner, on Sunday nights, of course. On Wednesdays, I do a political show with my co-host, Rich, Radical Left Rich. The show's called White Devils. We stream from 5 Central until about 7 o'clock.
Shout out to Rich, man.
On Friday nights, I do a show called Friday Night Live, where I interview usually somebody that I know, and shit like that. This Friday, live at 8 p.m., me, my co-host Keisha Cautious. This week's guest is G. Scott.
Shout out.
We're gonna get down to business with G. Scott. What up? Starting 8 o'clock.
8.
I just said 8 o'clock. What are you?
I'm sorry, man.
All right, pay attention. God damn it, you're right next to me, bro.
Sorry, dog.
Bro. And then but Instagram, no, we don't stream to Instagram because they don't let you the software that I use to shoot to all those places at the same time. Like, you could go to all those other platforms right now, YouTube, Facebook, and we're streaming live simultaneously right now. Usually you could stream it from robvillain.com, but I didn't set it up tonight. I have an interview on Thursday, a special interview that I was informed I'm doing today. I don't got the graphic because I didn't upload it, but I'll announce that
What are you talking about? Are we breaking news?
tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it till Rev showed me the flyer when we were sitting down waiting for the pizza to get delivered.
So he just made it right now.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna bring it up.
Rev look like he ready to talk.
Rev ain't.
Breaking news.
Rev's not talking to nothing. He's just sitting there being fucking
Eyewitness
Unabomberish.
report.
We're here live tonight at Villain Radio Studios.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm fucking trying to find a graphic.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Robes. Can you go give me a beer, please?
I'm gonna get up 'cause I'm
Okay.
going out
He's got to.
Reb, do you want to explain this?
4 hours now.
Mister?
No, I mean the beer. I have another beer in the fridge.
Yeah, I know.
That's not what I wanted.
Oh, in the meantime,
Yeah, that's not what I wanted.
Cleveland baseball team will drop Indians' nickname.
Oh, wow. That's big.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's very big. Holy shit.
Plans to drop will be announced this week. Person with knowledge, USA Today Sports Bob Nightingale. What the fuck? Person was not authorized to publicly discuss the plans because of the forthcoming announcement. Wow. The Indians' nickname was assumed in 1915. Holy shit. That's big news.
So Thursday,
That is.
December 17th, live on robvillain.com, the Villain
Oh,
Radio channel on
shit.
Facebook.
Hey.
We have Papa Church and the bitch, with special guest Rev. He probably won't be talking, so whatever. He's gonna be here. Learn about the church movement and its background. And since the guest is a cryptic asshole, Church will elaborate on his lifelong friends, accomplishments, and more. Basically, he's coming to be Rev's mouthpiece. Tune in. It's gonna be, I don't even know how to describe it. It's gonna be interesting.
Interesting.
It's gonna be informative. It's gonna be interesting. You're gonna learn a lot. You guys probably don't know who this man is. I don't really know how to explain it. Rev could explain it, but I don't know if he knows how to talk right now. So
Rev. Explain it, Rev.
he can't even hear you. Yeah, he can. He has earphones in.
Come on now.
Go ahead, talk.
God, hold on. Let me spray this goddamn drink.
He is currently spraying hand sanitizer on top of his drink to sanitize it. And the only thing it does is up the alcohol content a little bit more, so he get drunk a little bit more off of it. So he got that going for him tonight.
Nah. Church is a big homie, man. He used to be my manager back in the day, so he knows a little bit more about my business moves and things. He has a bigger mouthpiece than I do, so he'll elaborate more on my accomplishments.
So that's 7:00 Thursday night. Villain Radio presents, followed by fucking Friday night live with G Scott. I have that graphic too somewhere. I'll pull that up because I got a pretty good graphic guy.
I know, right?
That's dope.
I forget his name. What's his name?
I don't even know.
Fucking Kyle Rev Miller,
Rev.
Who's that?
aka the Unabomber.
Can you give me his number?
I can't just give you out his number. I gotta wait to see if he is okay with me giving it out.
Oh, for sure.
I just can't do that.
I get it.
That's not what you do to people. That's not cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
Friday night, like I said, G Scott live on Friday Night Live, hosted by Keisha Cautious and myself. Here's the little plugger flyer for that.
Nice.
It's gonna be good. We're gonna get some backstory, musical influences, hits and misses in his career, and all that good shit. I don't, as much as I want it to be every weekend, every week thing. I'm not going to make it every week thing because I don't want to water it down. So what's gonna happen is after this week, we'll probably take a hiatus till after the first of the year. We're gonna have Elements MC. He's a Hawk Life Records Villain Radio artist. He's dropping a project with him and Drugs Beats. Top of the year on January 1st. So we're gonna get a Friday Night Live with him. I am looking for other artists. I'm going to there's a couple people I got in mind. I'm gonna reach out to them and we'll get all the info out there and shit like that. We're just trying to create as much content as we can here. It's been a weird fucking year. Fucking pandemic raging ass fucking quarantine lockdown shits. We're in the music business. We've been creating music since the pandemic started. We haven't really released the music because I don't really see a reason to release it other than a couple loose singles here and there because I can't put my artists out in front of people. We can't do shows, um it's just hard to break new artists and drum up um the right momentum you need without being able to being where you need to be to do it. It's a weird climate in this industry. You've had to adjust and adapt to multiple things, so it is what it is. But we won't stop creating. Friday Night Live, we'll be talking to G Scott about his creation process. This dude's sitting on like 70 songs right now, and is now starting work on an album. So I'm still trying to squeeze a villain radio project out of him too. I mean, I got all the songs. I got like fucking 20 songs that I could pick through and be an asshole and leak, but I like him too much for that.
That's dope.
I don't know where the hell. Don't. Oh, okay, yeah. Rome's like, don't talk about somebody till I come back. I don't even know where he went.
He was taking a shit.
He just disappeared and shit.
He went to go get a beer.
We're gonna get into this is gonna be a long pod, guys. We're already at 2 minutes and 7 seconds, so that's
2 minutes and 7 seconds.
yeah, 2 hours, 2 hours and 7 minutes. My bad. I might be under influence of a little bit of marijuana, but maybe not.
All right.
So,
All right.
the thing about it is the music industry changes so fast and rapidly multiple times since 1997. While some artists have been able to adapt and stay relevant, a lot of people haven't been able to. So here's what's going on. Artists can't bank on record sales anymore, and that's been that way for a couple years now.
More than a couple.
It's slowly declined with the adventation of the streaming platforms. I mean, the iTunes store really started it off, and then with peer to peer shit. Because once you're able to download the shit for free,
It started with Napster.
yeah. Well, once you started be able to download shit for free, you didn't really want to pay for it anymore.
Mhm.
I mean, you had a lot of purists and a lot of fans that still wanted that hard copy, that would still buy it, but they would also download it because you would listen on a new device, like once we were able to burn our own
iPod.
CDs. Well, even before the iPod, once we were able to burn our own CDs and shit like that, that was crazy. Like we're like, what the fuck? Then when we realized we could put like fucking a shitload of songs on a CD because your fucking radio deck played MP3 discs, that was even crazier.
But see, that was like the old school Spotify.
Yeah, exactly. And then that mixtape playlist, we weren't able to make mixtapes homemade mixtapes went out of style that were popular, in the 80s and the early 90s. And then the late 90s, early 2000s, when we started to be able to burn our own shit, nobody cared about cassettes, once CD player came out, once the Discman came out and shit like that, and anti-shock and anti-skip fucking technology, motherfuckers jogging down the street with a fucking Discman strapped to the fucking arm. Shit was insane. But then, Apple revolutionized the shit and jumped on and with the whole streaming shit, brought us the iPod, and then there were streams. You could download these songs on this little thing and you could play them. There's also ways to get the shit that you illegally download on it too. So just open up, your musical fucking what's the word I'm looking for? It opened up your musical avenues to what you could listen to everything. You didn't just have to take that one CD with you. You got your disc man, you're out for the day. You had to pick, unless you wanted to carry around a bunch of fucking discs, you picked one or two, because where are you going to put that other disc? In your fucking pocket? So you pick one CD to listen to throughout the day. Then this technology comes around, and the iPod, and you could have like thousands of songs. And then when do you even start with thousands of songs? Do you already buy these songs again? Because most people already had the CDs, but then you learn you could rip the CDs in the computer and you could put this shit on there.
Mm-hmm.
And all this shit is happening in a very short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And the music industry didn't know what to fucking do. So this is when the buyback shit came into play real bad. Because like, when the fuck were people fucking really still buying millions and millions of albums? I believe Interscope was the first to start buying mass fucking copies of their own albums. And it coincided with the streaming game fucking getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the only thing that I don't like about the streaming game, because I mean, that's what I do. Like I pay for Tidal, I pay for Apple Music. I don't pay for Spotify no more. And I stream everything. If I like the project, I'll buy it, download it. But usually I buy the merch because I know that's going to the artist.
Mm-hmm.
Streaming's just not really going to the artist. And the streams are so low anyway. Like, who decided what the fuck you get paid per stream?
You were talking about that the other day.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Has to make sense though.
Like, make it make sense to the artist. Why does, I mean, I guess you could look back through history and other people dictate the price of the art. But like, what the fuck? But that's where you got to adapt. And the artist,
those streaming companies have to
yeah,
make all that money to be able to,
yes,
sustain.
Yeah.
So we all know the landscape of the industry will always change, and it's going to change.
So
I would say every 5 years now.
So the biggest
less.
change now I could get in. Like, I was kind of pussyfooting around getting into this thing because I was waiting for Rome to get back, because he's like, wait till I get back to get into that. So the industry's changed to the point where artists basically eat off shows, touring, and merch.
Mm-hmm.
And placements.
And whatever
Weird,
they got
yeah.
inside of that.
Placements are big, and publishing are a big part of the game nowadays.
And that's where I come in.
If you know how to navigate that, you could set yourself up to make a lot of money for a long time. And here's what's happening
That system
lately.
never failed.
Here's what's happening lately. We are seeing older artists, classic artists, selling their publishing rights to to record companies.
You talking about Lil Wayne and Universal?
Yes.
Well, yeah, but not just him. Bob Dylan sold his shit to Universal a week and a half ago for $360 million.
But you have to
And
think-
Taylor Swift.
But you have to
Well,
think,
Taylor Swift didn't.
She
Taylor-
didn't sell. She's
Her
gonna
old record
re-record
label sold her shit to Scooter
to-
Braun.
yeah, right. That's
Then now it got sold again. But all her older shit is old enough where she's able to re-record it. So she's re-recording it now. She's in the process of re-recording like her first 4 albums, or might be done, and she'll re-release them. And a lot of the streaming companies are being cool and taking that old shit down
okay.
because then they know she's getting fucked. I know. I believe Tidal did.
Shout out to Tidal.
I might be wrong though, but anyway.
But yeah, so what do we think about Wayne?
Well,
selling
here's
his masters to Universal.
well, what everybody that's selling their masters, you got to look at it. They don't know what to do with this shit. Why not just sell it and get a bunch of money for it. And like, look at Bob Dylan. He's getting $360 million and he's old as fuck. He definitely won't live long enough to spend it, you know. And
It's for his family.
We don't know the basis of their contracts neither.
no, yeah, they still might get royalties here and there and or whatever, but that money's going to last a lifetime. Why they're doing it is because they don't have to pay no managers anything. These fucking Universal's going to be proactive in making money off that catalog. They're going to place it in fucking movies and TV shows and commercials or whatever. They're going to have other artists re-record the music or whatever.
They was gonna do that anyway.
Well,
You know,
We kind of
well, you
About-
can't. They can't do it unless he signs off on it.
Yeah, they would
And
have to
he-
ask for permission, and then
Yo,
negotiate.
Bob
does
Dylan-
he have to sign off on it though?
Yes, he
Or
owns
does
all this shit.
the head of the label sign off on it? Did Lil Wayne ever even really own his masters until he got them back from Baby?
Well, that's the thing.
That's the thing. Now he has them.
Here's why I think he's doing it. He pled guilty on Friday to the
Yep.
federal gun charge.
Yep.
He's not supposed to have a gun.
Right.
You know, he already had one gun case, and that's why he can't have one. He's already a felon. So somebody fucking tipped off the police that he had a gun on a plane, on a private plane. The plane landed. The police boarded the plane. They found a gun in his bag. Not only did they find that, they found a bunch of fucking ecstasy and weed and some coke and other things of that nature. So they arrested him and shit like that. He's facing up to 10 years. He'll probably be sentenced 3 to 5. It's a Fed case. He got to do 85% of the time.
Mhm.
He's largely a forgotten entity. He's largely thought of as the past tense. The shit he's done in recently has been sounded like a reinvigorated Wayne, but it's still not that. People generally haven't cared for his releases lately. You know, they think of him as, you know, the old timer, so to speak. And he's broke.
He's broke.
He don't got no money. He don't know how to work. He fired his fucking manager.
Didn't
He-
him and
he
Baby
fired-
settle?
He fired Cortez Bryant, who was his childhood best friend, and brought in another manager. Didn't pay that manager. And now that manager is after he fired him. Now that manager is suing him for 20 million, saying he never got none of the commissions from anything he did with him. And he renegotiated the Young Money, Cash Money fucking deal with Universal. He didn't get nothing, and he was supposed to get 17%. It's on paper.
That's heavy.
So anyway, he ain't got no money, and he don't know how to work his catalog. That's what Universal does. They know they'll take that catalog and they'll do with it what needs to be done with it and what's supposed to be done with it. He gets $100 million up front. And like Rev said, we don't know the intricacies of the contract, so they might get some percentage of the royalties or shit like that. Bianca said earlier, I'm buying vinyls now. Most recent is Gibbs' Freddie album. Yeah, I got up last week to try to get the Alfredo album that dropped on ALC because I know that money just went to even though Empire just takes a little cut from Fred because Fred got an 80-20 split with Empire. I think the Alfredo album was a 90-10 split. But last week they released it on Alchemist's ALC imprint, and that just went to him and Fred. So I woke up and I tried to get it, and I fucking logged on to Alchemist's site like 7 minutes after it went live, and fucking everything was gone.
Out.
I wasn't gonna pay $150 for something I'm actually gonna play.
Mm.
Like if I'm gonna spend that much money on something, it's gonna be something I put up on the wall or some shit. I'm not gonna fucking play it.
All
You
right.
know. So they had like a $30 instrumental album, but I didn't cop it. But yeah, Wayne's gonna do some time. The money's gonna keep his. He got a lot of kids.
Got a lot of kids.
lot of baby
got a
mamas.
lot of
Yeah,
taken care of.
he might have a
I needed that
grandkid
bread.
now. Shit.
Yeah, that's true too. Grandfather Wayne.
So he's getting the family straight. He's got to sit down. This ain't his first offense. Like he's got to do something. I mean, because of COVID, he might get house arrest or some shit. But who knows? Like the drugs, if the drugs get thrown out, it's a different story. But fucking, the gun's definitely gonna fucking stick. So
Yeah.
that's what I
Especially with it
think
being
his
federal.
reasoning. That's what I think his reasoning behind it is. But he's not. Him and Bob Dylan aren't the only ones. There's been a shitload of people that have sold their fucking rights in the past month and a half.
Mhm.
It's crazy. Hold on, let me look this shit up. I had it up earlier.
What do you think that trend is? Is it because these record companies are giving so much money out now?
It's not that.
There's a company overseas that's
Bro, like there's
buying out a
There's
lot of catalogs.
we've been in the middle of a pandemic. The artist has no, they're not making money off music,
What is this?
so they gotta get the money somewhere. Bob Dylan don't even face the crowd when he performs anymore.
At all?
Yeah, like he's eccentric as fuck. He don't do it because he likes to do it. He does it because the fans love him. So he's like, whatever, I'm here playing, take it for what it's for, type shit, 360 million. What the fuck is Bob Dylan gonna do with he gotta have a shitload of money already because he owns all his shit. Not to mention he's been covered by thousands of people. Not to mention he's wrote songs for hundreds of people, so he's a legend, he's a legend songwriter. So even if you don't like folk music, you gotta give credit where credit's due.
Timberland.
Yeah,
Timberland recently sold his shit.
Yeah, Timberland sold his shit.
Yep.
So it's people that are making money in other avenues other than music that rather take that upfront thing because they don't know where music's going. They don't know if that song they made fucking 15 years ago is going to be able to give them any more money in the future. But Universal's going to be like, we're going to make it so motherfuckers. Yeah, we're going to work it.
We're gonna move it,
And we're going to give you this much money. So it is what it is.
We got Timberland, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, yes.
Nelly Furtado.
Oh,
in the same circle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the same circle.
What is it? How do I say this? Hypnosis Holdings in UK. That's who's buying all that shit.
Okay.
They bought Timberlands. Who else they got? Madonna. What?
Yes. Madonna was one of the first.
No shit.
Yes.
Which is weird.
Whoa.
How it's sounding to me is like, you know what I'm saying, when the CEOs get like a stock tip and they know it's time to sell.
Yeah, I feel you.
That makes sense.
That's what it seems like to me. Like somebody knows something.
They're just ahead. Like Madonna's always been a step ahead in the game.
Right. Like they're ahead. They know something like.
And look at their age. If look at Madonna's age, she's in her 60s. Even if she lived to fucking 90 or 90 something, if she looks at you got to look at it at a longevity point. How much money?
What do that say about Justin Timberlake and Lil Wayne though?
Well, Justin Timberlake's he sold the rights to what he's already did, not to what he's going to do.
Right.
That it's a totally different scenario.
Wayne too? That's the same type of situation?
Yeah, that I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if it'll be the same type because Lil Wayne know he finna sit down for a second. So
yeah,
I think that was more like him just
that's
getting them noodles.
But you gotta think, Justin Timberlake sells his solo rights, but he's still cashing in still on royalties coming in from NSYNC. Motherfuckers still be listening to NSYNC.
Shit, even writing. Like, did he sell his writing publishing?
No,
he writes a lot of songs. I don't think he sold that.
I don't know. I don't think. It's a sticky situation because each writing contract, when you sell a song, each contract's different.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be really weird.
Rev?
Yes.
That's crazy.
So it's
Timbo, Nelly.
Yeah.
No, I like what Rome said. He said it the best way. You getting the plug on the stock market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
That's what I kind of feel like
it's like how much money do you
But again,
in Madonna's case?
listen to what I said earlier too. It depends on his agreements and contracts.
Mhm.
That's all it boils down to.
In Madonna's case, does she actively want to pay people to try and get a cut from them placing her shit over the rest of her life and deal with that shit, or does she want to take a big ass chunk up front?
and let them do whatever they
Exactly.
Same shit they was gonna do anyway.
Exactly. But it cuts out a middleman. You know,
Mhm.
because you don't know what's gonna happen. You know, like you're like, and the world's getting real nostalgic because all the people that love like all the 80s and 90s babies and shit. Like I'm in a car. I don't really listen to recent music. I'm listening to a bunch of like classic 80 fucking rock and R&B fucking and pop. It's fucking weird. I'm listening to this weird 80s playlist. You don't know what the fuck's gonna pop up. Fucking goes from fucking young ass Whitney Houston to fucking that's dope. Yeah.
I wanna dance with somebody.
Exactly. You know, exactly. To fucking Foreigner and shit, you know, fucking it's weird. But that's just I'm at I think it's a lot to do with turning 40. Like the last couple years I've been real nostalgic for like the mid to late 80s. Like crazily weird.
So really though, Vill, I just feel like maybe really we're at the point now in our lives where that's supposed to be happening. We're like 35, and that's why I have a Disney subscription.
I got a Disney Plus subscription too, but it also comes with Hulu and ESPN Plus.
Yeah, mine too.
I get all three for that $12.99 a
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
And I think I watch Disney Plus more than anything. I mean they got all the Marvel movies on there.
Mhm.
You know, they got all the old school fucking cartoons growing up and shit. They got the X-Men cartoon, shit like that. All that dope shit. But,
Shit, speaking of that,
yeah, you know what? Yeah, Bianca. Africa by Toto, fucking Journey, Don't Stop Believing, Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. Yeah, Appetite, the whole Appetite Destruction album by Guns N' Roses, you know, Slippery When Wet by fucking Bon Jovi. Those are all classic ass albums that these guys are still spending money from making when it first came out. Like look at the sales numbers on those albums. Look at the sales numbers on Metallica's fucking Metallica album, or what we call the Metallica Black album. Look how many sales that's had to date. They're, you know, it's fucking insane. And it's music ain't made like that no more. There's not very many albums, if any, that come out now that in
It's a
20
different
years
time, though. Yeah,
we're gonna be like, oh
it's a
shit,
different
nobody's
time.
gonna be like, I want to listen to that fucking Designer album in 2042.
you said something earlier when we was talking about music and everything. You was talking about replay value. That means a lot.
Yes.
Like
Well,
even now,
we're
you know,
we're
with replay
in an
value.
age where
Everything's
that
so
doesn't-
disposable.
that doesn't
Mhm.
right. That doesn't make sense to kind of do.
Yes.
I mean, it does, but if I'm an artist and I'm trying to get on fast, like
Mhm.
disposable, like I just want to make something hot real quick.
and it's only hot to them. You know, holy shit. Oh my god. What he's here, he disappeared. We don't know what's going on. Motherfucking, I think we've been blessed by the podcast gods, but
I can't see what you see.
you get because you're fucking blind. You don't have backstage. You don't have backstage access to the show.
The suspense.
The man.
Oh shit.
The legend.
And he left us. Hey, I really like your background.
Yes.
Some graffiti that GJ and them did a couple of years ago. I found the picture.
That's really dope. And
Yeah.
you know, I think I'm gonna copy your idea with some of the Miami graffiti pictures I took. That really was my
Brother Indy, what's up?
Who is that?
Trell.
I can't see you. I can hear you. I can't see you.
Sound like why you can't see? Put your glasses on. Oh shit. Clean them off.
Oh, you got fake light, and you had to turn the lights on and put a light in front of yourself. I see what you did there.
My brother. Just wait till I get the camera. Yeah.
And Rev's here just being weird.
I mean, all you really had to do was use a Logitech. What is it? A 920, C920?
Or 970.
Yeah, something like that.
Like that.
Yeah. Moving along.
So you've been what, podding for like 17 hours today?
Yes. I just finished up all the reviews that I had to do, and I looked and I was like, oh shit, they still going.
Oh, bro, we got into story time with Uncle Bobby really early. We started talking about the Shia LaBeouf shit, and it went into when I was domestic violence during sex.
Oh yeah, it went into would it show me where Megatron touched you?
Domestic violence.
And
We got stole on, man.
so yeah, it was basically the short end of the short version of the story is when I was living in New York, I was fucking with this Italian chick that turned out to be a little crazy. And for some reason, even though I gave her no fucking type of fucking idea in any way that I was into some type of rough sex, but while she was writing me, she decided to punch me in the face.
Reverse donkey punch.
So
She had majestic city.
no fucking knows the name of the shit. What the fuck? He's not even here 5 minutes and he already doesn't disappoint. Yeah.
So we know what you into.
Still, bro.
The whole Shia. So she punched you, didn't she?
No, I have a similar story probably of when I came up missing and I got like kidnapped in Dowagiac, Michigan for like a month.
Oh wow.
I remember.
I missed shows and everything. Like, who remembers Rob Sway? Anybody remember Rob Sway? Some people are gonna remember Rob Sway. I was teaching them helping them out with teaching them how to street promote. You know, old school. Go in, pop in the mall, walk in the streets, present your, you know what I'm saying, what you got, your product to the people in the streets, build, you know what I'm saying, some type of credibility for the show he was getting ready to have. He rented out, like, it was dope. He rented out a hotel, got a whole block of rooms, was setting up the show. It was this chick. I'm going to call her May to keep her name because some people on here know her. You know what I'm saying? She came to the premiere. She was the chick that came with me to the premiere of the movie that Rev was in. Holla if you hear me. She met us at the mall one day. She was like, you want to go get something to eat? I was like, sure. I told Sway and I'd be back. And next thing I know, I'm at Chuck E. Cheese eating pizza with her kid because she went and picked her kid up. And then I'm in Michigan with no way home. Because my wallet and stuff was in Sway car, so I couldn't catch a train. I was just stuck there, and all she would do was just roll me blunts and feed me every day. You know what I'm saying? Rape me every night, and it was just repeat. She get up, she go to work.
What's the word? Rape though? Because you can't rape the willing.
After a while, it wasn't willing because it was to the point like I want to go home. And then like when I logged into her, I logged into like her computer. And like it's shit with her fucking she getting dick pics sent by fucking D-Ray Davis, and she's fucking doing like these live cam things with like different shit. And I'm like, she's a whore. I've been kidnapped by a whore.
Hey, there we go.
So
never know what's gonna happen on this show.
Hey, Rev let her know.
Did she punch you?
She hit me with a bottle of fucking, I think it was a can of Raid or some shit like that. When I told her I wanted to go, it was one of them things like I want to go home. Like I felt like I was her kid, and like she was living out some fantasy about like sleeping with her black stepson or some shit like that.
She was a white woman.
Yeah, she called me nigger a lot while we was having sex, and that made me feel some type of way. But
why
I wanted.
She have Raid?
And you stayed the whole month. I would have broke out.
Hey, Sammy. See, Sammy.
Got too many questions, bro.
Way worse than I was.
That shit sound wow. A whole month.
Hey, wait. Do you have a cell phone?
Huh?
You have a cell phone?
No. At the time, I didn't have a cell phone.
No way to contact anybody?
No.
What kind of friends did you have at this time? That did not you?
Well, hold on. Trell was in jail.
I was on vacation.
Yeah, he was on vacation. I don't know where Rev was at. I think this might have been pre-Rome, or this might have been when Rome was just first getting into the picture. This was a while ago.
It was pre-Rome.
Yeah, this was pre-Rome. The only person I had was Rev, and Rev wasn't coming to Michigan to come get me because
I was doing movies though.
Yeah, he was out doing movies because that the whole time with that he was filming the Holla If You Hear Me stuff. So I had nobody that I normally had available. You were off, and I don't know where the fuck you were.
Vegas.
You know, so like I was
More
just
likely Vegas.
Yeah,
He was in New York getting beat.
Yeah.
but nah, like
oh, bro, fuck.
And she told her son, like her son thinks my name is a totally different name, like Ray or some shit like that. She was like, "Oh, that's just my friend Ray," and she used to take him to fucking school. She used to go to work, come home. I had no idea where the fuck I was at, dude. Like if I went outside, I'm horrible with directions. I could not find my way home. It was like in the middle of fucking nowhere. All I knew there was a train station like 5 miles away that would have took me to Hammond, but it cost like fucking $45. What I ended up doing was I ended up calling somebody from Indianapolis, and another person that Trell would be acquainted with, and she drove up from Indianapolis and picked me up and took me home one day when the chick was at work. So, I mean,
using my name.
I'm sorry. Hey, it's the honest truth. Hey, this yeah, it's cool, man. This is around Trell's first marriage, so it was pre anything he got going on.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you on the fourth marriage, right?
just two, man.
Oh, you didn't.
You'll be on your second one in a second.
I know. Like this motherfucker don't like he ain't got divorced.
Right. Right, he on his way.
Nah, like, you didn't tell her. You didn't tell her about the mother two chicks.
What he said? You didn't tell about those other two chicks.
Hold on, I gotta make a phone call real quick. They just playing.
Shit.
No, but to this day, it's funny though. To this day, I'm still in contact with that chick because she makes some of my customized like cups and clothes and shit like that. She makes some of my shit. So
what, the chick that had kidnapped you?
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga crazier than I am.
Well, she got the low on the prices, and when I want like a custom hat or some shit like that, like what am I supposed to do?
So what you got to do? Get kidnapped?
She be sending you nudes too, don't she?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, hey, this portion of Sunday dinner is what I like to call dessert.
Yeah.
You get all the good shit.
I mean, you've had interesting relationships. I had interesting relationships. Yes. I mean, it works like that. I've been kidnapped more than once though. I got kidnapped in North Carolina once too, Fayetteville.
Bro, what the fuck? I'm starting to think maybe you weren't kidnapped. You just like going on adventures with women.
Going on adventures.
Well, my thing was I was told by Brother Rev that if you travel, your music gets around quicker. So I started to talk to chicks on MySpace out of the area where I lived at.
If you willingly went somewhere to spread your brand, you didn't get kidnapped.
You can ask Rev.
Sammy says, "How is this guy even alive?"
You can ask Rev. Sometimes when I took off, I was supposed to be gone for a week. It always turns into months. Like I always end up not having a way home. Like when I get there, I have a way home, and then something happens, and then I don't have a way home. I was in North Carolina for a minute. I had to have Rev tell the girl that I had to go to a show. And it was going to be court issues for her to let me get on the bus and come back home. But she was dope though.
I really want to laugh.
But hold on, Red Rider came from that. I think Struggle came from that because she bought my first exclusive beats for my first solo songs. So yeah, that came.
Rev.
Did she send you nudes?
Nah, she's married with like 5 kids now.
Married bitches don't care.
Hold on. She bought us. You remember she bought us the M-Box and shit too, because that's when we upgraded to the M-Box in the studio because she bought that shit for us.
No, I bought the inbox.
Well, what was it? The lexicon? We had something that she bought that she sent
No,
us.
the lexicon, I bought that too.
She sent us something, bro. Because we turned around and sold it.
Studio phone?
No, it was a box something. We turned around and sold that to Scotia and used it to upgrade to something.
Yes, I sold the lexicon to Scotia.
I can't remember what the fuck it was, yo.
That's what I call it.
But that's that. The only other time I got kidnapped was when I went to Ohio, and I was out there.
The only other time.
Well, this is 3 times, man.
No, the trip to Ohio was I was staying with my mom's, and she wanted me out the house. So, hey, it's another fucking story that involves people that I'm around, and they came up to visit. It was a chick I was talking to for a minute, Sarah. The song "Struggle" is about her. Yeah, and she came up with a friend. They spent the week up here. I think a friend got ran through. I think like she went through the friend gauntlet or some shit like that. Because everybody had to smash. She wasn't just up there doing something.
This is what we say with Justin, right?
Yeah, because remember Justin wouldn't let me smash in his apartment.
Yeah.
He gave us the keys to the laundry room. We had to go to the laundry room and smash because he would let us smash in the apartment. But
You hit it on high spin?
Nah, we ended up going to the fucking stairwell because like the stairwell was cleaner than the fucking washing unit. So we went to the stairwell. But I ended up going back to Ohio, staying with her. She hooked me up with her friend. I was living at her friend's house for like a couple of months out there trying to do music out there. And then Rev was like, we got a show. I came back. I turned around and went back. And then
then you didn't get kidnapped, bro.
Yeah, that's kidnapped.
And then she
he willingly went back.
This nigga moved out.
This is what I came back and my mom threw all my stuff out and she was like, you don't live here no more. She moved her new boyfriend in or some shit like that. I don't know what happened. I was the one who bought I don't know what happened. I bought the house, lost the house. It's your mom. You do weird shit. You cut them off later. And then so I went back, and when I went back, I found out she was a whore. She not like a typical whore, but like the whore that's a sex addict and a pathological liar. So like she was constantly always horny. There was nothing. She has to come like every fucking half an hour. So like on the way to come see me, thank you. On the way to come see me, she might have stopped to pump her gas and fucked the random dude in the back of the seat and then come see me.
Was better than you hiding in the back seat, almost getting killed by Nazis.
That too, but that's another day.
Only sex theme stories today, sir.
Yeah, that's another day.
Come to think, stories.
Or I mean, we've cheated death a lot when it comes to me and my brother Rev.
Even after that, I've cheated death.
Yeah, I mean, I almost killed us both. I almost killed us both driving back from Indianapolis doing a show right around the corner from our destination, and got smashed by F-150 doing 85 miles an hour on Broadway.
I think I brought this up.
Tore the trunk off of 88 LeSabre. Yeah. If anybody knows how sturdy an 88 LeSabre
was hard though.
A nanosecond.
Yeah,
I'd have been dead.
Yeah, Rev had freaking glass all in his neck and shit. I remember because I called my job. I was like,
out of my neck at your mother's house.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was just like, bloop, no.
Bad stuff stopped happening after I stopped fucking with my moms. Then I started getting blessings.
Or after you stopped letting yourself get in traffic.
Stop letting yourself getting kidnapped.
He was getting trafficked. He wasn't kidnapped. He was getting trafficked.
He was getting sex trafficked.
Trell, you better stop before I talk about some of our escapades.
Hey, all these women knew each other. They're like, hey, I know this dumb black guy that you'll be able to take home.
But the thing was, it's like they were never getting nothing from me. I was getting everything from them. I felt like I don't know, like they funded my career for the first part of my career. Sometimes I'm lazy.
He said I'm lazy.
I just know how. I think it's because I know how to do shit. Like it's shit around the house. It's shit I could do to help them with their business. It's shit I could do. I just know how to do shit.
I know how to do shit.
You was vacuuming shit.
You know, I can cook.
Yep.
I got the chick from Michigan City.
They kidnapped him just for him to be the maintenance man.
Yeah,
Yeah. My toilet leaking.
yeah.
Got you.
The chick from Michigan
I
City.
got you.
Y'all know the cookie factory out there in Michigan City that everybody and their mama done worked at?
Nope, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all know the cookie factory, Michigan City Bakery that does all like the fucking. I used to bring fucking Rev the fucking. He used to like some shit like the Ritz crackers with the cheese, the mini things. He used to bring him fucking boxes of that shit to the crib, just so he had snacks. You know, that's how I paid for my studio time back then. Just bring Rev food. But nah, it was a chick.
Now you're gonna bring him alcohol.
It was a chick out there. She was fucking with another dude. And I was trying to fuck with this. I was trying to fuck with this married chick that was married to this Mexican dude that didn't speak English, and she was trying to get him, you know what I'm saying, deported so she'd be in a relationship. But she was gonna get his trucks and shit. She had like a brand new fucking Ford pickup and like an Escalade and all that shit. And she only had 2 kids, and she still had a nice body, white girl. But that didn't go through because this other girl came up and just started fucking like in the middle while we were working, just started fucking kissing on me and shit like that to make another dude jealous. And I didn't think it was going to well. Me and the other dude was getting ready to fight. And I went and got the bowling ball out the fucking back of my car. That's when I had the fucking, what did I have? That's when I had the Mustang. And I went and got the bowling ball out the back of the car and I was going to smack his ass with the bowling ball because he was a big dude. I mean, you know, back then I was on like 130. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't finna fucking fight this motherfucker over by the fucking marshmallows and get my ass beat, you know? So I was gonna beat his ass with a bowling ball, but that shit didn't happen. She can't fill out me. Next thing I know, I'm at her crib, and I just ended up being there for like 2 months. And she kicked me out. Yeah, she kicked me out when she found out that I was from the Bronx because for some reason she dated a couple dudes from the Bronx. They did her real dirty, and she figured that everybody from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying, was like that. I was like, have you seen me? I'm not like them. Nothing like them. I'm from there, but they cut from a different cloth. That's not me. You know, I don't, but I guess whatever. You know, we walk around fucking the parachute, remember the fucking plastic parachute pants and shit we used to wear that was all baggy with like the extra long t-shirt, and then we wear the do-rag and the bandana and then put the hat on top of that shit, trying to be our, and you know, that was me trying to fucking look like I was Joe Budden. I wanted to come out the TV and shit back there like he did. But she taught me how to eat pussy. That's the one thing that I got from that, and that's another reason why I don't do that shit no more, because of the chick from fucking Ohio and all the fucking dick she done had. Because now I think in my head, even though I don't know happen, even though I know it doesn't happen, in my head, every fucking chick you with is fucking somebody else every 30 minutes, and I don't want them dicks in my mouth.
Wait, hold on. Let's go back.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
Pussy PTSD.
You had to be taught.
That shit is crazy.
When I'm around women with nice titties, I start fucking flinching and shit. I get scared that they're gonna hit me.
I'm not type of dude to watch porn. I learned everything by hands-on shit. She had a certain spot she wanted to. Every woman has a certain spot. Each woman should be able to lead you to where they go. It just so happens that what she liked worked with a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the first time too I think I ever ate pussy in the shower. That was cool. Alexa was off of something. It was dark. I was bored. I was like, let's go do something. Because back then, that's when GameCube was hot. Because I had the fucking Mega Man game on the GameCube with Killer Instinct. Not Killer Instinct. It was the Bloody Roar. And I used to sit there. Man, it's just, memories. She was bad, though. She was bad. That girl knew how to do some things. But that's probably because she was a whore.
Probably because she was a whore.
Don't necessarily have to be the case.
Nah, if you know how to do something, you're a whore, or you have if you have whore tendencies, you're going to be a whore sometime in your life if you're that good, or your past.
Don't everybody got their whole moments? Everybody got their whole phase, and then what they call it.
But who's to say
you don't want to be in the middle of their whole phase? You want to be after the whole phase. You want them to be experienced, but you don't want to be in their whole phase while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how many dicks you don't know how many dicks are going in your mouth while you're going down on her.
Bro,
what the fuck? Oh man!
Like
when did you go through your whole phase?
Narrow band.
Yo,
that's just such a small ass target.
When did you go through your whole phase?
Me?
Yeah.
The past fucking. I don't think I ever stopped it.
All right.
So you're a whore right now? Is that what you're telling us?
Have you seen my eyes? Have you met my brother or my dad?
Yes.
What that got to do with you being a whore?
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
So
don't apple doesn't fall. Yeah, it's in my genetics.
What he's saying.
It's
genetic.
It's in my genetics to make as many babies with the eyes like mine as possible.
What?
We just gonna let you have that. We're gonna let you have it. It's yours.
I'm just not very good at completing my mission. I feel like the man in my family was sent here as aliens, and we were meant to assimilate and populate. You know what I'm saying? The Earth, and I'm just sucking my job. I'm like Goku, who was supposed to go conquer Earth, and when he landed, he hit his head and forgot about every fucking thing, and it just grew up a regular Earthling.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, well, that's nice.
No, but I'm a good boy now. I mean, I'm a good boy in the situations that I'm in. I've been in every relationship I've been in. I haven't cheated, but as soon as I get out that relationship, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yo, shout out to Sco.
What's up, man?
It's
did Bianca say wasn't I married last week?
now you're married, now you're a hoe. Pick one.
I've only been married once in my life, and that
it wasn't smart. He learned from
that marriage went for maybe 7 years. I can't remember. I got married in 2011. I think I got divorced in 2018, January 2018 and January 2019. I don't remember. It's not important. We're past that now. And I should have fucked every single one of her friends. Selena, Aaron, all of them. Because one of the Selena was going. And her fucking married friend, whose husband was actually supposed to stand up in my wedding, he used to ask me to come over when he was at work. And like when we was over there playing cards, and she used to always sit in my lap, and I just stand up so she fall on the floor because I was a good boy. That's just me. She fucked.
You was able to stand up without.
If I don't know how your dick works, but my dick, if I'm not going to immediately go into having sexual intercourse, I'm not getting aroused. So if it's not going to happen, it's not going to work for me. You literally had to be naked in the bed for me to be like, oh, okay, it's time, wake up.
All right.
You have to have a brain that's bigger than your brain down there. Self-control.
All right.
Self-control. That's also how you last longer.
That just doesn't vibe with any of the other stories that you told us.
It perfectly vibes with the other stories I tell you, because there's a reason why the women kept me around is because of how long I went in the bed, because I can control myself. That's just how it goes. You have to ask somebody who's been in the same room as me while I was smashing chicks, like Justin. I don't think me and Rev ever been in the same room.
Really?
Yeah, we have in the booth, because I had to clean up fucking
many
blood.
times.
I had to clean up fucking blood in the booth afterward. He cussed me out for that shit. It's fucking blood. I had to take peroxide and clean up the blood in the booth. And then he kicked us out. We kicked us out, and he made us go to the fucking car. And then I had fucking blood all over my fucking leather seat. I didn't know it was the first time. My bad. But no.
Sunday dinner after dark.
We still doing dessert right now. Like, what's going on?
But
and he said, I'm not done. I'm done for the rest of the year. I'll be back after the first of the year. And then he comes 25 minutes later, like
dropping bombs.
I'm ripping.
Save something.
But that's when if you go to the music, for people actually use my music, if you listen to Sex in the Rain, if you listen to Think About, any of them songs that I wrote are actual, those are like factual fucking songs, shit that actually happened. Like no joke. I try to write what really happens. Sometimes I do them in large metaphors. Trell, if he went and listen to Sex in the Rain, he knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. If you go back and you listen to Bitches off of Indy Maddox album, you know who exactly I'm talking about. Like they can pinpoint just from what I'm saying them motives.
You talking about Edna?
And not bitches in Sex in the Rain. Yes.
I'm still tripped out that somebody named their kid Edna.
Hey, I mean, I called her. Yeah, I just called her Nana. I didn't like that. I didn't like Edna, so I just called her Nana.
I remember that.
Yeah, she was cool people. She was trying to be. They was trying to flip. Not that sounds wrong. She was. I remember hard when she was trying to gangbang and she was running around throwing on forks and shit. That was funny. She was very impressionable. She was young. That's why I don't date anybody or fuck around with anybody under age 25 anymore. Because that 18 to 19 barrier, you don't have enough experience to go do what the fuck I need to do. You need to understand that I don't want you sitting in my lap all cuddled up against me and shit. Bitch, go that way. I want to play video games. I want to do what I want to do. I'm a man. I don't need you fucking on me like I'm a fucking teddy bear. I'll go to fucking Build-A-Bear and buy your ass something so you can cuddle. I'm not the cuddling type unless I want to cuddle. And the only time I want to cuddle is like when the Colts lose the Super Bowl and shit like that. That's the only time I want to
cuddle. Every year.
Oh man.
She was 19 at the time. She was 19 at the I'm not gonna say the last names. I can guarantee when I say the last name, motherfuckers gonna pop up. Oh, I know her. Like the fucking whole chat's gonna fucking light up. And she's in a great relationship right now. And I don't want to mess none of that shit up for her.
That's nice.
He said that's nice.
But I am letting my exes know that their friends are on the target board now. That statute of limitation is lifted.
Hold on. What was the statute of limitations?
A year or two.
A year or two.
A year or two. You don't even know when you got divorced.
I don't care. I know it's done.
I know it's done. That's all that counts.
That's all that matters. But that statute of limitation is lifted. I'm gunning.
Well, who filed divorce? Who filed for divorce first? You or your ex-wife?
She did.
Okay, then yeah, there's a statute of limitations. If you file first, there's no statute.
No, she filed first. I let her file. I came from the thinking that I don't care what happens. I am not getting a divorce. You know what I'm saying? Because I had this thing where I didn't want to be the first dude in my family to get married and have an unsuccessful relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I wanted to be something different. I wanted to be a staple. That's like I always said, I want to be married before I have my first kid. And you know what I'm saying? Different stuff like that. And it didn't work out as planned. But then again, stuff is not supposed to go as you plan. And hopefully I can pivot to do other stuff.
We all learn.
Bianca, I ain't gonna lie. If you was white, I'll take you down.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Oh man.
Man, Indy's on one today.
He's shooting.
He's shooting. He fucking motherfucking medication kick in and he's shooting those fucking Steph Curry fucking 40-foot threes.
Step back.
I'm just waiting for the comment to come in because there's that 20-30 second delay from when we say it till they see it here. So I'm waiting for that shit to jump.
Nah, it's crazy.
Trell missed that?
Yeah, Trell.
Do it over. Give me.
Oh my God, Trell.
Nah.
You're gonna have to go back and watch it.
Nah, but I'm
about to do it right now.
I back watching it 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
I can't do it because it's streaming.
Exactly.
I can't go back.
No, I got some stuff. I got some stuff that I'm working on and stuff they're gonna do. Man, this Think About video is gonna be crazy because I'm gonna have a lot of X's in the video.
What the
you
fuck?
Doing the video to that?
Oh shit, Bianca responded.
She responded that because I said if you're white, it has nothing to do about you being a black queen. It's just that I find white women to not hold grudges when you throw them to the side.
Yeah, white women be killing their husbands.
Yeah, they other white husbands.
Black women do too with the amount of seasoning they put on the food.
Huh?
You gotta call it down on the fucking salt. So
Yeah. There was a reason.
Shit.
Yeah, there's a reason why Papa didn't make it past 66. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put fat back in everything.
What have we
I
learned?
really want to see what I missed.
Well,
seasoning your food so
he
much.
he told Bianca that if she was white, that he'd tear her down. Carol Baskin.
I wouldn't have rocked with Carol Baskin. That chick was horrendous. Have you seen her?
Okay, so please tell me, what is this Carol Baskin shit? Because I'm lost. I'm super
what is
lost.
this?
This is real talk. Super lost. I
Okay,
don't
probably
know.
one of the
Yes.
craziest things of
I'm too busy.
2020 was a show that Netflix did called Tiger King.
Yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
I just don't know the synopsis or the overview of it.
Well, what had happened was this guy named Joe Exotic is gay and he marries guys and he had a fucking tiger, fucking exotic, fucking cat land type shit, whatever. And this lady Carol
So
Baskin.
we own tigers.
Yes.
He wasn't the Tiger King. Roy Boy was the Tiger
I was
King.
gonna say, Roy Boy.
Roy Boy's the real Tiger King. But it was something
around the area.
Yeah, it was something people didn't know, and they caught. It's one of them things. It wasn't common knowledge. People saw it and they flocked to it, and then it was a big deal for a couple of months.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
like this guy's like a real manipulative, just Joe Exotic character. He's real funny. It's very entertaining. Carol Baskin runs like a big cat sanctuary and kind of like raided his fucking little fucking tiger park with like the police and took all his tigers to her place and shit like that.
And then fed them to the tigers.
Yeah, and
okay, so
there's a rumor going on. One of her ex-husbands disappeared, or her husband just disappeared.
So that's why.
And a rumor is like that she fed them to the fucking tigers.
No, if you were white, you would be Indy's whore. Is if you were white, I would be your whore. That's the whole circle around the thing.
He's saying that you'd be able to traffic him.
Yeah. But I'm cool. I'll be Django. I'll go spread that black seed around. I ain't got no problem with that.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Right, that's what it is.
What the
But yeah.
I don't know. It's one of these. Just
it's one of these. Hey,
of
why doesn't it? You waited till all your other shows were done, cooked a pill, then waited another half hour, and came on here. That's exactly what you did. Because when he first got
kidnapped, you're right.
When I first added him to the stream, his eyes didn't look like that. In the last 7 minutes, his eyes have got lower and lower, and he's got more reckless and reckless with what he's saying.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. White people. I understand now. I will not call people who do this recreationally pill heads. I'll call them meth heads and all them pill heads, the ones who use it as a gateway drug. I understand your fascination with popping pills and partying now. I still will not try ecstasy. And when I'm done with this prescription, I will be done with this medication. Narcotics are bad, but goddamn, this is the best fucking feeling in the world. Don't do drugs, kids.
Okay, now it's like
Don't do drugs.
drug use.
You need to go have sex on it.
No, I can't. Medical reasons right now.
Oh yes.
Vill's trying to kill me.
Yeah. Well, my bad. No Xanax. No, Sam. No, Sammy. No, motherfucking Xanax.
Bianca.
No, nope.
Bianca put up the Trell.
Hennessy.
Bianca put up the
not
Trell
good.
emoji.
The who?
The Trell emoji.
That's a Trump emoji.
No, but
So this whole big this TV thing in front of us was a good idea.
Yeah.
I told y'all that before. The bigger the monitor, the better.
Well, I take when we do a 2-camera setup show, I take the fucking the Studio B TV off the wall and put it in front of us.
So, guys, how do we feel
About what?
about our kids watching fucking 8-inch wangs run around in video games?
What?
You didn't see the dick that he sent and the dick man that he sent and fucking, or did you send it to in my chat, in just me and you chat? Did you put it in a group
he
chat?
put it in
No, it's in the group chat.
Yeah,
the Cyberpunk.
bro.
It has a setting that says big, small, or black.
What?
You're lying, bro.
No, I'm not.
This for real?
That shit
Hold on.
is. What the
Wait, what the fuck?
So it's a video game.
Cyberpunk
Video
2077.
games since Nintendo.
Yeah,
I mean, but it's coming out though. It's
already out. It came out.
right.
already
Came out this week. Yeah, Cyberpunk.
5, right?
Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 came out on all major platforms: Xbox One, PS4, Series X, Series S, and PS5. It's one of
fuck that.
okay. It's one of the most okay. What's his name is in it? John Wick is in the game.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves is part of the game.
Advertisement.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
This is one of the most highly anticipated games in years.
When you go into the game to create your character, right? Before you can finish creating your character, you have to choose if you want your character to have a vagina, a bald vagina.
Yeah, I mean,
hairy
I
vagina.
understand all this shit. It's basically making your own avatar.
Yeah, but there's never been a game as detailed as this.
But this is where the world's going.
Yeah, we
Yes,
But
but
this
And
is
it's been
it's
going
part
on
of the
that way.
sign though.
yeah, it's
No, I've been knowing about this shit. Y'all motherfuckers slow.
it ain't nothing about being slow games, but there's already porn games and everything out. It's just the fact that this is the first game rated MA on store shelves that lets you see a dick, a phallus as big as you want it or as small as you want it for use in the game.
That doesn't surprise me.
It shouldn't
You
surprise
in
you.
the game. How many points you get?
For what?
What are we talking about? Like for use in the game? What they gonna use it for?
What do you think they use it for? I'm still trying to see if I can go come on a prostitute's face.
So this is really happening. You talking about?
if anybody wants to know why we do not stream this show on Indy's YouTube channel anymore, this is exactly why. We are
we
totally
talking about 6, right?
over here, and we talk about anything. So far, we told a story tonight about how I have PTSD when I see magnificent titties because I got punched in the face one time by a bitch riding me with magnificent. I can't say that word. No more.
Majestic.
I can't say it now.
Magnificent.
Majestic titties.
Majestic titties.
Show me your majestic titties. Indy got kidnapped by numerous bitches, but since they're numerous bitches that kidnapped him, I think he likes being kidnapped, and it's a fetish that he don't want to admit to. And now we are talking about Cyberpunk. There's been a lot of issues with this game.
It wasn't made for last gen, and I think that's the problem. One of the reasons why it got pushed back so long, so they was trying to get it to run right on Xbox One and PS4. Nah, my Xbox One S died trying to play the game. It just blue screened on me and wouldn't cut back on until I did a hard reset. The Series S runs it no problem, and I got a video of one of my friends' PS4 smoking trying to play the game, like it just overheated.
What did you download the update?
Yes, the update has made it remarkably better, but the frame rate is still trash, dude. I swear to God, it's like playing something on a fucking regular Xbox. It's just so laggy on the last gen systems. But it's a good game. It's a very graphic game. The first mission you go on, the second mission you go on, you find a dead bitch floating in a fucking tub of fucking ice, and you got to pull their fucking naked dead body out and carry it out with the titties fucking flopping everywhere.
Hey, if they're majestic titties, I can't play that game.
No, they weren't majestic titties. These were like they weren't big. They were it's like the small firm ones that you would see on a 19-year-old cheerleader. And
What you talking about? A small B?
Like Cameron Diaz tits. That's what remind me of Cameron Diaz tits.
Oh, I need a little bit bigger titties than that.
Yeah. I'm remarkable. I'm like in shock that you remember what Cameron Diaz tits look like. Perky. Thank you, Samantha. It takes a woman to come in and let us know what they want to do.
Yes.
No, not even that. Think of what's her name that was in Honey?
Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba's tits. That's what it reminds me of.
Okay.
Yummy.
Too small for me.
she's too small, period. I used to have such a crush on her, and when I realized that fucking I was bigger than her, you know, it turned me off. And when I found out she really couldn't dance,
Still a lot you could do with it.
no, it's not a lot you could do with it.
As soon as I found out she couldn't dance, she was just acting.
Yeah,
Acting.
yeah. That was a turn off me because like I used to watch Honey on repeat and then some of them dance moves and watching her on fucking Instagram and TikTok try to do them little dances and shit like that. I'm like, nah. See, that's why she got an old white man. Because there's no black man that's gonna sit there with a chick that can't fucking gyrate right on your dick. Have you ever had the chick that rolled you the wrong way and that shit hurt? Like
Vill
she
did.
bent your shit. Like she was riding all aggressive and like not going with the flow and she just
Yeah.
shut herself off and that shit just and then like you're screaming in pain and she's still going and sometimes you gotta hit a bitch.
Who's
I mean, you ain't got to hit her.
in the group chat?
Because I said something about something and fucking Siri started to call y'all.
Siri does a lot of shit you don't want him to do, huh? Like,
Yeah. But y'all not gonna be able to see that. Or maybe so.
Yeah, we
An
can.
iPhone now?
You have a dick on here.
That's fucking crazy.
Can you get a dick off my YouTube channel?
Small titties matter. Small titties do matter, but I'm understanding I like them bigger.
Well, what is your definition of small? My definition of small might be different, and we could always find out.
No, we're not, because the minute we start talking about size of titties again, we're gonna get big titties are overrated. No, they're not.
He already said it once.
Already said that
We've already
during
been through that.
Yeah, that because there's something you cannot eat breakfast off of small titties. You get big titties, you can actually fucking pour the cereal in the big titties and put the milk, and if you hold them together, the milk doesn't drop out, and you can use them as a fucking bowl.
Okay.
So this is why you like getting kidnapped.
Have any of you ever had relations with prostitutes in the same room as one of your boys?
What the fuck,
Okay, see, your medicine kicking in.
bro? How many?
What the fuck?
He would be the one in the group with a prostitute.
Well, if you
What
pay
the
them,
fuck?
if you pay the money, they prostitutes. They weren't prostitutes. But we paid them because they did a good job.
No, they're prostitutes.
No, we didn't.
That sounds like prostitution.
No,
Yeah.
That's prostitute.
my homie got out of jail. Darren's cousin. I'm not gonna say his name. And we were in Indianapolis or Lafayette. We were in one of them, and we left the club. I had a chick with me. He couldn't pull one, so we had to get one to come back. And he was like, "With you tonight?" All the other chicks left. Big Cuzzo put money on the table and was like, "You know what I'm saying? Get my cousin done right." And it was all good. I was cool because I wasn't paying for the chick I was with. She wanted to get dick down, but when I guess because he hadn't had none in a while and he came quick, and it was just weird having a dude like, "Get her, do it, fuck her right, make her scream," and that shit. Like I just totally went limp. Like I don't want another dude cheering me on while I'm trying to do my deed. That's the one time that's not cool. Like you're supposed to get up, get dressed, leave the room with her, and let me do what I'm supposed to do. You're not supposed to sit there and cheer your guy on. I'm not shooting a porn. Although I always have friends try to get me to shoot porns.
What the fuck?
Like, you know, when they used to do the
I
college,
don't want no friends like that.
when they used to do the college stuff, you remember when you used to get paid to have like the college things when they used to be in college and like fucking in the dorm room and shit like that. When I was up at Cal College St. Joe, they always tried to get us to like do that shit with the fucking soccer team. But the problem with the soccer team is like 90% of them bitches was lesbians.
Well,
And then the ones that weren't,
it didn't go well for you, did it?
yeah, and the ones,
understanding.
yeah,
Real
and
right now.
and then the ones that don't look like Trell.
Oh wow.
Oh, we have stories though, don't we?
Yeah, we got stories. It's so
Don't
much
worry
stuff.
about how I look, man.
It's so much stuff I want to
Don't
talk
let
about.
this fool you.
There's so much I want to talk about me and Trell's past, but it's going to get him in trouble because even though it's in the past, it's probably stuff he hasn't talked about yet. So I have to wait till he talks about it at home so I can talk about it on the air. I don't talk about me and Rare's past with a lot of them chicks. We don't like them bitches.
Hey,
Indy now.
Indy needs to get
I don't
fucking
care about my past.
just
'cause
need to
my past-
drugs.
Hey, I just like how you call me ugly, but
I didn't call you ugly,
He's like,
bro. I didn't call you ugly. I just said some of them girls look like you. I didn't say you were ugly. You're a very handsome man, but I don't want to fuck a chick that looks like a man.
none of them girls look like me. What the fuck you talking about?
You don't know. You weren't even at the soccer house, dog. The fucking the Filipino chicks.
Oh, okay, you want something else? All right.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Heard my name, shit.
You tripping, man? Rob, how small is too small for the breast?
I don't know. I got to see him. It's a case by case basis.
Jeff Slavin, man, how did your show go tonight, dog?
Jeff, we're talking about all types of shit, titties.
Jeff, hop in and tell us a bad sexual encounter that you had.
Indy,
What?
Indy was
Jeff, don't do that.
Tell us about a bad sexual encounter you had.
You don't have to.
Write a song about it. It helps. It's funny.
write a song about it.
it helps.
It helps.
I know.
Hey, he said he rocked it. No comment. Man, it was weird because I think I was jaded when I was young because my first sexual experience was with my babysitter. So that was actually child molestation.
Okay, that's still kind of dope though. That's like the
Well,
kid with the
now
teacher.
this turned into a Lifetime movie. So,
Right.
mind you, we've been on for 3 hours and 17 minutes, and the conversation
I
has not
feel
lacked
like-
at all.
I feel like I just watched Antoine Fisher.
Nah, but see, I think that was started my infatuation with white women because that was a white girl. But then again, I think my infatuation with white women started because my mom always dated white men. So I wonder if that's something instilled in me, and because the one black man that she was with was never around. So
If you're saying it, then it is.
yeah, so I'm thinking that's something like that. But there was my mom's friend's boyfriend who my mom was with too, who had a friend that was a senior in high school who used to babysit me, and I was fucking in maybe the fucking 7th grade. Every time she babysit me. Come here, let me teach you something.
Am I supposed to be laughing at this?
I'm telling you about the trauma of my life, and you're
Put a
laughing.
smile on your face,
And you're laughing at me, yo.
bro. You got a smile on your face.
Yo,
You're happy.
You liked it.
Or this is really bad. I had a friend whose mom was a prostitute, right, in the Bronx, in the hood. Everybody knows. I ain't gonna say no names. Everybody knows. She had a friend with who was also a prostitute, and when I spent the night at his house, the friend started rubbing all on me. He's like, come in the room, let me see what's up. And I said no. And then the very next day, she got shot and killed. And I've always felt like because I didn't do that she went out looking for, you know what I'm saying, some type of satisfaction, and she ended up dying. So
Oh shit.
Yo.
Well, that escalated Miami quickly.
Right. And took a deep, dark turn.
Holy shit,
Damn.
Parker.
so that's like I have weird, you know what I'm saying, sexual experience. So like when I tell y'all that like sometimes I don't even
Shot.
be looking for like
Yeah.
I don't even be looking for like sex in a
Okay.
relationship because it's either I got used for something or it's I have to really be in tune emotionally with somebody to actually enjoy the act of it anyway. Other than that, it's just a competition to see how many times I can make you come, because half the time if I'm not into you, I'm not nothing. It's gonna be the situation with fucking Rob had with his morning wood,
Bro.
and not being able to get off.
Fact.
Bro. That is still one of the most fucking uncomfortable feelings I've ever had in my life.
And
I
the
had
most
a heart attack.
And the most fucked up part about it is that he did the young girl so bad she didn't even make it to work the next day. She was walking funny at work.
Wow, that's probably a little bit too much information.
That's her fault.
He's definitely on drugs.
The narco can go both ways.
Hey.
Bad or it could be good.
But no,
He takes a narcos and becomes a narco.
Right.
but like seriously speaking, like is there I could talk to this about you because, like, Vill done stated he's not getting married. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason to.
No, I've already bought 3 engagements.
Yeah, but that's
anymore.
that's from negative reinforcement that you have with women when stuff happen bad. I feel like a lot of the negative reinforcement from that I went through in my life is the reason why I am how I am now with women, especially black women, because watching how the mother figures, the grandmas, watching how they acted, which really made me wish I was in tune with the other side of my family better. Because like my pop side of my family, I feel like I would have came out a totally different person if I was around them a lot. But being around my mom's side of the family, I saw a lot of fuck shit going on, especially from the black women who were supposed to, you know what I'm saying, hold their man down in my family. And growing up in the hood I came up in, I always saw the black girls in the hood with everybody in the hood. I never saw anybody be committed, you know what I'm saying, to one person. And when I go out and I start playing Pop Warner football for the Maryville Pirates, I'm seeing all these happy interracial and white relationships and shit like that. And these white girls dying to make these black men their queens and shit, like their kings and shit like that. So I think that's honestly what tempted me and why I look at why I date in the pool that I date in now was from the reinforcement that I had growing up. And it's nothing negative against the black woman that I meet, but I will jump fucking hoops for fucking, well, she's half white, so I can't say like Steph Curry wife, because like she's light bright, but it's a black woman out there I'm attracted to. But I find out that a lot of the black women I'm attracted to, they tend to chase white features. They straighten their hair, you know what I'm saying, the way they do their makeup, the clothes and shit they wear. Those are the black women I'm attracted to. And I honestly, I think it's an issue that we have culturally in black America, especially with these athletes that feel like they can't trust a black woman and they go and marry white because they ain't never saw somebody have nobody treat them like that before. But that starts at home when we're younger. Am I right or wrong?
That may be the case.
Yeah, there could be a bunch of
But at the
different.
same
That's a tough one. That's a
Now-
tough one.
nowadays,
To that level though, it's
It really comes from the upbringing.
way though.
yeah, like
You know,
like our generation is a little different than a newer generation because a newer
Right.
generation, it's neighborhoods are more integrated, so it's more they're introduced to more cultures. So it's not only white women, but it's also Latins and shit like that.
It's a lot of people.
But and look at me, I'm not exact opposite. Like
Facts.
I've been with 2 white women my entire life. That's it. Like there gotta be something real special for you if you're a white woman and you got my attention. That don't just happen. Like I didn't grow up around white women. I didn't know no white people outside of my family besides Frankie until I was 14 years old.
But also though, when you with a white girl, and this is probably gonna have to be answered by the minorities on the panel. You know what I'm saying? If you're ever with a white girl, and I don't want to get either one of you in trouble, so if you don't want to answer, you ain't got to answer. But don't you put a little, when you with it, don't you put a little extra 40 acres and a mule in it? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a little bit extra. Like you're gonna take your reparations.
no.
Rome's like, why you asking?
No. I just take it as like if I'm fucking you, it's a reason why I'm fucking you. You know what I mean? Because I'm digging you. I'm not digging your skin color or your nationality or anything like that. It's because I'm into you.
Look,
so if I'm banging on, you know what I'm saying,
Trell.
somebody.
Look at Trell trying to get the equal rights likes. Get him, Parks.
Well, guys, it has been a great episode. But at 3.5 hours, we're gonna wrap it up.
I'm gonna get you back. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. I got to figure out a way after we end the show. How you guys see us right now after we end the show, we stay like this and we just talk shit to each other. I got to figure out a way to record it so we could chop it up and put it out for you guys because we really continue on to, some conversations and getting some other shit that we don't necessarily want to say to the public right now. Well, I will. I don't give a fuck.
Those will have to be edited.
Yeah, but we have a whole slate of shit on our networks, whether it be radio or Nerd Mix. Indy, what do you have coming up?
Fuck. Shit if I know, man. I've been podding so much the past 2 days. I don't know what the fuck's on the docket next. Like I have to go look. I know it's for something for A+ opinions, but I think it's all Patreon shit. So A+ opinions, Patreon. Go check it out. Nerd and Geek Pop Culture. That's what I got on the docket next. But
where can they find you at?
At Nerd Mix Alpha everywhere. I keep it simple.
There you
at
go.
Nerd Mix Alpha everywhere.
Rome, you got a music project out right now, right?
Extended weekend. All the beats done by Just One. Got a couple features on there. Indy's on there. All the guys from the Smorgasbord crew.
We gotta have Just on and talk about interracial relationships.
You ain't even let me finish talking.
Yeah.
How he gonna talk?
Hey,
He gonna cut a motherfucker off.
Sorry. I'll mute myself.
Syndrome_TS on Instagram, Syndrome TS on Twitter. And you can find me at SYND space ROME on Facebook.
And if y'all don't check out Extended Weekend and understand that it's one of the fucking best projects that's dropped this year, y'all fucking dumbasses and y'all on some shit. Maybe y'all should get kidnapped by a bunch of fucking gay men and then fucking get slapped in the face and dildos like in fucking Saints Row.
What the fuck? Trell, what do you got going on?
Because
punk game, low key.
Okay. And we will move on to Trell now. Trell, what do you have going on?
Hey man, I'm working on this podcast. You know, we will have another podcast out soon. Just recording, getting everything together. Nerd Mix, the link up.
Find you at
everywhere at Trell 90p.
Rev,
you nasty son of a bitch.
Did the mic pick that
Extended,
up?
hold on. Extended weekend is hard as fuck. I bought it the day it came out. Thank you, Jeff Slavin.
Yes, shout out to Jay Slave. Rev, what you working on?
This motherfucker.
Y'all ever watched the Keanu Reeves movie? What's it called?
Hold on. He said,
Y'all ever saw the end of Constantine when Constantine tricks the devil into coming out and then he comes up out that goop? You know what I'm saying? I've always said that's rare. That's rare. He's one step ahead of fucking everybody.
7 steps.
That's why he said 7.
Exactly. And there's a reason why he picked the number 7.
Rev has a villain radio EP coming out titled "Kill the Goat." Intro track featuring me.
What?
We're hard at work on it. Well, now there's a new intro beat. He sent me intro beat, and we did a hook to it last week, and now he came today with a whole new intro beat. So,
are you rapping?
Hey, Vill, welcome to
No, fuck him. Are you rapping?
Yes,
it's on record.
Yes,
Vill is rapping.
Yes.
And I'm gonna make it very, very difficult for him.
He's gonna make it very difficult.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is we're getting a track with Vill on it before we get another single from Trell?
I don't care when Trell drops this shit.
Right.
Drop that shit, man.
What I got to do with it?
Support all them up.
No, I'm only doing it so Rev could place the fuck out of it and I could get some publishing for the rest of my life.
That's pretty much
the only reason I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I'm on the whole.
I just dropped Holy Water. What are you talking about?
Let me go look at the release date for Holy Water.
Just dropped. He said he just dropped.
Just dropped Holy Water.
I just dropped Holy Water May.
Yeah.
I just dropped a single 8.5 months ago.
You're on the internet right now.
Hey, Rev on the graphics. Big ups.
Hey, can you move that camera for me?
Give him the benefit of the doubt. Holy Water was July 2020. Give him the benefit of the doubt. It wasn't May. It was 1 month after.
Okay.
2 months after.
That's 2
yeah,
months.
whatever.
like I was saying, Rev has the Villain Radio EP "Kill the Goat" coming out. That's what he's working on. Thursday nights usually Rev night here at Villain Radio. This Thursday we are doing a special episode. It's just a special episode. It's not even fucking a name, I guess. I didn't even know I was doing the show till today. With Big Papa Church and Rev. Basically, it is a redo of the Friday Night Live where anything.
He didn't answer no questions.
Yeah, since he didn't answer no questions, Big Papa Chuck's gonna come on and tell us everything that Rev should have said.
So we're gonna find out about the prostitutes in Miami.
Hey, make sure you tune in Thursday night.
Or
Bro,
nice situation in Maryville. We could find out about the time that old girl's mom came looking for her and almost cut me. And it's a lot of stuff going on. We got stories.
Let's
yeah.
What?
Shut the fuck up.
All the bullets, all the bullets.
Hey, this motherfucker take a couple. Takashi.
I'm trying to take this podcast to the next level.
Yeah, no, that's
let it go.
Right, where's that right now?
Vill does look like Vlad.
You know what? What do you say?
DJ Vlad.
Oh, DJ Vlad.
Yeah. I call him Vlad.
Yeah.
Vlad.
This motherfucker. He's fried again. Anyway, Thursday night, live on Villain Radio. Papa Church telling us all about the church movement. Bunch of shit about Rev that Rev didn't want to answer fucking 2 weeks ago. We go live at 7 o'clock, which means we're going live at about 7:32. Friday night live, co-hosted by me and Keisha Cautious, featuring G. Scott. Starts at 8 o'clock. We will break down G. Scott's career, where he started from, where he's at today, from the bottom to the top, all that good shit.
Yeah.
We'll discuss his new single, Airplane Mode 2, and why there's not a motherfucking video. We'll talk about the next single, which is Heaven Can't Wait. And then you could catch. Oh well, yeah. Well, wait, what's today? Sunday.
13.
Sunday dinner. Yeah, duh. Goddamn, Bill. Wednesday, 5 o'clock. Me and Radical Rich, the leftist, whatever the fuck his new name is. Catch us on White Devils at 5 o'clock. We will be back here next Sunday at 6, 7, 8-ish. Indy might be here. He might come in. He'll be here at some point higher than a fucking kite.
He'll be.
I got transferred to Illinois, so I won't even be home until like 9:30.
This motherfucker's gonna be on the motherfucking phone.
Not driving through Illinois, my nigga.
As long as you got a phone mount, you're good. But thanks everybody tuning in. It's been we've been in a fucking podcast zone lately. We've been fucking podding like a motherfucker. We've been killing. That's my new name.
That's my name. I gave you that name.
I know you gave me that name. It's my name. You gave it to me.
I gave it to myself. You
put him on. Put him on.
Bro, you don't do nothing but sit there.
Can't even see.
I know. I had to take you off.
Sit there and not answer questions.
I know. Nobody even knows he's here. Anyway, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, if anybody can put in the comments, and I'll give you a free Nerd Mix t-shirt if you can write a paragraph about who is Kyle Rev Miller. A paragraph, 5 sentences.
Wait, so am I able to be in this?
No. You probably can't even write a whole paragraph.
You couldn't either.
I got 5 sentences.
Neither one.
Yeah, I got 1 sentence.
Nobody could.
I got 5.
A small, disgruntled, deranged, bad vision, fucking genius.
Asshole. You gotta put comma, exclamation mark. Asshole.
Your vision. Yeah.
Hey, what happened to the you're a dick?
Metaphorically.
What happened to that button?
I know what you're talking about. But you guys go to youtube.com, search Villain Radio Network. hit subscribe so I can get a fucking custom URL already? The fuck? We've been stuck on 66 subscribers for like 2 weeks.
I got a
Come on.
custom URL.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Let's add one more 6 to that.
It's called
Perfect.
I like bitches who kidnap me.
666.
Facts. If you're looking for a black man to kidnap and you want a good time for a month, come holler at your boy. I'll bring the nag.
Oh, he said it. Okay. With that, catch Indy on his channels where he's not acting like this. He's very reserved.
I'm sober and in pain on the other channels.
This he comes on this bitch and fucking. Hey,
Just act a fucking fool.
when he comes out here, it's like he's opening a trench coat with a fucking banana hammock on.
He looks like that
Yeah.
gremlin, the gremlin and Gremlins 2 that goes like this.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Indy, for popping in. You're the greatest.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, hey, stay here. Don't leave. Stay here. I'm gonna bring you back in when I end the show. Same thing with you, Trell. Don't leave yet. Even though, hey, it's been shout out to Trell. It's been quiet.
Yes.
You did a good job tonight, Trell.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, love y'all too.
Being,
We'll talk about that in a second. Let me close this out.
come on, cuz.
Guys, it's been a pleasure as always. You can find me at Villain Radio and everything but Snapchat, where it's villain.radio, because I forgot my password one day and I locked myself out. With that being said, Wednesday, 5 o'clock, White Devils. Thursday night, 7 o'clock, with Rev and Papa
No.
Church.
Church and
Rev. Church featuring Rev. We don't know if he's going to come as the Unabomber or some other fucking mass murderer. We'll find out, so stay tuned. RobVillain.com.
got you.
Check it out. Go to search Villain Radio on Facebook, like that page too. Friday Night Live with G. Scott. Until then,
Signing off.
I'm going to go smoke some weed.